Alright. Whew. It's early. Let's play a video game. Alrighty, hello internet. Apparently there's a Tehuda raid actually. I might do that. I haven't done Tehuda in a long time and I kinda wanna see what the results are out of it. So maybe I'll join that. Anyways. Cool. Good day. I'm like still in kind of morning sickness mode, but you know, whatever. I'm just streaming a little bit early today. We'll do it for a few hours, see if we can get out of it. I have no real plans. I want to do cross-server arenas, of course, with anybody that's just kind of chilling and hanging out. And just in general, we can do some nice 3v3s. I've already done a whole bunch in yesterday afternoon's stream, so I'm kind of already at my limits, but I have no problem using additional entries through Bruiser Badges, so that is gonna be the plan for later on. We'll see how that goes. I haven't actually done a Tahuda 10-man in a long time, so we'll see how that goes, but anyways, yeah, so there's no real plans for whatever the hell is gonna happen today. I'm just kind of like, well, I'm playing the game, I may as well stream, and in fact, I was playing the game earlier today, and already managed to figure out a whole bunch of new stuff that I've posted on the forums. So you can go check that stuff out. They're along the lines of... well, number one, I don't know if you've seen it in the patch notes, but the auto attack is completely disabled. It's gone. There's no more auto attack. It's a big deal for melees, because we've had it for 3 years. And so I'm just kind of getting people's opinions on that on the forums. I want to see what people think. Obviously, it's better for mages. For melees, we kind of lose the free damage, and you know, as well as the risk for accidentally triggering block or parry or whatever. So there's some interesting sort of stuff with all of that. But anyways, I've posted it on the forums. Did some more research this morning as well. Turns out that the delirium stacks that cause bleeding can actually work on anything. So any type of damage, even magic, will cause bleeding so long as you have some stacks of delirium and it procs. Not only that, but it seems to have a 1 second internal cooldown, so you can only actually proc it once every second, and if it fails, then you have to wait another second to proc it again. So it's kind of interesting. Did some research on that, kind of wanted to get some stuff cleared by Quilladon, so I sent him a mail on the forums. Maybe you can get some more information on that for people, but that was literally my morning. I woke up, did some research, put up a forum post or thread, and ate some food, and now I'm here playing a video game. But like on stream this time, not like doing the boring stuff off of stream. But yeah, so we'll continue things today, playing 4.0. We'll keep trying to one-shot people, because I have this ridiculous build now with like 188% crit damage. So yeah, it's not even as high as it's going to go, because I'm using tier 1 gems in a lot of these spots, especially in my bow. But I don't think I'm going to be upgrading that for a little while, given how crazy the prices have been for upgrading to tier 2 of those crit gems. So yep, we're just playing the game today. No strict sort of schedule, nothing really crazy going on. Just hanging out with chat and doing stuff. So I don't know if this 10-man is gonna work for the Tahuda thing. We'll see. See how it goes. Zab, you've got T1 as well. Didn't notice a huge, definitely notice a huge difference in your offhand. How's it going? Not too bad. I mean, I'll be honest. I'll be perfectly honest. I went from 140% crit damage to 188, 109. Went about 50% increase. And of course, when I like use battle focus and when delirium stacks really quickly, I can get up to about 234%, something like that. And I'll be honest, I actually don't feel a difference. It's weird. Like, I've gone up by like 60% crit damage, and I don't feel a difference. I still kill things really fast. So it's kind of strange. Zab, you went from 87 to 107, but you still have to do your main hand. I gotcha. It's weird. So I guess we'll see. I doubt there's any kind of like diminishing returns on crit damage. I really doubt that, but I've got to do a lot of math to try to figure things out. I'll do that kind of off stream, see how much it's really helping me, and then if it's not even helping me, then I'll do the math, ensure it, and if that's actually the case, then I will start looking into other alternatives. But for now, it kind of feels the same way that it's always felt, with 150 or 140% crit damage, which is really weird if that's the case. Because I still kill things really fast. I mean, that's just a given. The nice difference is that I've increased, obviously, my crit rate. Oh my god, it just sits at 75% all the time. It's crazy. But anyways, I've increased my crit rate a lot, that definitely shows. So that's kind of nice. Alright, let's see here. So let's try to get some, like I said, I'll try to do this 10-man Dahuda just because I'm curious how much damage I'll do. And because it's been so long since I have done Dahuda at all. Technically, I need to do it like 100 times. I don't really care about that, so I don't know. It's not something I really want to spend all my time on. Oh yeah, we can also do some Naval Arena with you guys too. Anybody in chat, people are hanging out. Should be good. Zap, somebody changed the gear score too, but you'll hit harder when you're done, so it's okay. Yeah, the gear score changes. It's like you have to completely think about it differently now. Completely, entirely. I was trying to think about it yesterday, trying to consider what's the new 7k gear score, what's the new 8k gear score. And I think if you take the current numbers and minus them by 2,000, that's like somewhere between 2,000 and 1,500. That's kind of like what you are with the old gear score. So it's like everybody gained 2,000 gear score pretty much at the higher ends. That's at least what it feels like. But like that doesn't really tell you much because everything's just different. So we have to think about it a little differently. Zab, you also gained about 2,000 gear score. Yeah, I think I did as well. I was sitting at 60. No, see, that's the thing. If you're lower gear score, you gain less gear score. If you're higher gear score earlier, like before the patch, then you gain more gear score. That's kind of how it feels. Because I had like 6,500, and now I'm sitting at 7,700. But obviously, I gemmed a bunch of stuff, and I've been busy with all that. So I don't know. It's weird, but we'll get used to that. That's not really a big deal. There's so many changes we kind of have to get used to, especially in the arena. Zeb, you went down to 9,400 because of the new gems. Yeah. Hey, I'm a big proponent of lower gear scores better because I love making people feel like, oh man, I just lost to somebody with 4,000 gear score and I have 11,000. How is that possible? So any chance I'm gonna get to replace my old gems, my old Luna gems that are in these swords, from like the old ones that do 4% to the new ones that do 4%, oh man, I'm gonna take that chance. Only because I want to lower my gear score. I mean, look, I'm using freaking level 31 gear and it's not enough. But yeah. So I've been having a little bit of fun considering some things like that. Alright, doesn't look like they're gonna do Dahudas. Lancet says hi to his mom. They want to do arena stuff, naval arena stuff. Yeah, we will. We'll do naval arena stuff. I really like the naval arena. Honestly, better than I thought that I would enjoy that thing. It's a little bit wacky considering there's like that purple buff that makes you totally crazy, but nah, that's still okay. I still like that arena a lot. It's not bad for a little boat ride. Let's turn as a crit fanatic you are. How does resilience work, like in numbers? So I've got a lot of I did a bit of testing behind high resiliences, but not to the scale that you can go now. Now you can go up to like 7,000 plus resilience. So I don't know how much it helps there, but in my testing. First, let me just point out that what I've gained in crit rate and crit damage easily denies all your gains in resilience. So all that crap that you guys are gaining, I don't care. It'll just be like the old system for me. It doesn't matter. Now, in general, what we've noticed is that resilience doesn't really help against people with high crit rate anyways. They're still going to crit you almost all the time. It doesn't feel any different, even if you have 4,000 resilience. And against crit damage, man, it's so minimal. You never notice that it reduces any crit damage. It still occurs. It still happens commonly, and you're still gonna feel it in how much damage you take. It's hard to get these stats because they're always RNG inducive. Like even if resilience helps, it's gonna be helping between 5 to 10%. Let's say as an example. But we don't have real numbers because it's really hard to get that stuff, just because of the RNG. There's really no way to get a formula because they've hid it so well in the way that it works. And it's clever that they hide everything with RNG like that. But it does kind of suck for people like me who like to know stats behind everything and try to min-max exactly what I'm trying to go for. But what resilience does do well is stop people who have low crit rate. So if somebody is not pumping into agility like crazy, and their crit rate's like, you know, maybe sub 20 or sub 30%, something like that, and you have really high resilience, they won't crit at all. You won't even feel it in the slightest. It just won't happen. So it's weird. I mean, it's definitely it's true that resilience has some sort of effect, but you'd think that it would have a greater effect against people with higher crit rates, and that just doesn't seem to be the case. Maybe it is this way because it's also meant to be used against mobs. I don't know, in PvE. But I don't know. It's weird. Like, against 10,000 gear score players, current 10,000 gear score players, it's not really a problem just to kill them in one shot, even with full resilience, because it's just not affecting me as much as I thought it would. Let's try the higher damage number, the less armored effects, right? The higher damage number, the less armored effects. I'm not totally sure what you mean by that. Can you rephrase what you mean, Laturn? Yeah, I'm not totally understanding. Is armor static decrease of damage? Oh, theoretically, but it would go into the absorption rate, right? So you'd see it as absorbed damage. The only things actually that show up in absorbed damage isn't resilience, by the way. Resilience doesn't show up in absorbed. That's calculated before it goes to the combat log. Only toughness and this defense are calculated as a part of the absorbed. But you won't see resilience there, and you won't even see the received damage reductions. They don't go to the combat log. They get calculated before the combat log happens. And the resilience has kind of the same effect, because it seems that what resilience does isn't necessarily showing you in person what's happening. All that it seems to be doing is affecting the attack that's coming, not necessarily the damage that's coming. So it's like it reduces the crit damage and crit rate on the attack that's incoming of the person. And then it calculates it that way, goes from there, sees if it crits, sees how much damage it does, and then sends it through the rest of the system. Kind of similar way, actually, with received damage reduction. If that kind of makes sense. But toughness works for combat log? Yes, the toughness definitely works for combat log. In fact, the best way to test toughness, to see how much toughness is really helping you, get a friend with a long spear, and have him hit you a few times. As long as you've got the less than 10,000 physical defense, it'll blow through the physical defense, and the only thing left in the absorption is going to be toughness. However, you want to make sure you want to reduce your damage reduction here as much as possible before you do that, because otherwise that's going to kind of skew the results. So if you have 0 melee damage reduction, 0% melee damage reduction, somebody hits you with a long spear, that long spear passive, or that happens, that procs, will reduce your physical defense to 0, so all that's left is toughness, and then you can really calculate how much it helps. Toughness is still RNG, so it's not really possible to get a proper equation as to how much it helps, but you can get rough estimates from that. Lancet DC, it looks like. By the way, I'm using Ping Zapper as a VPN, which has worked absolute wonders for me. So if you're looking for ways to get around the DDoSing, definitely give it a try. I've tried like 4 different solutions, and this is the one that seems to have worked. So it's a 7-day trial as well, based on email, so I guess you could just keep flipping it, but it's pretty good. It's working so far. Hopefully I don't need it for more than the 7-day trial. The thing you noticed was that if you hit your main character with a basic arrow, you hit for 400 damage with 350 absorbed. But if you swap bow and hit for... If you swapped bow and hit 120 damage, it's 199 absorbed. From what you know, you didn't have any flat reduction. So you're saying that the bow somehow changed how much is reduced, or how much they're absorbing. I don't know. I mean, does the bow have any defense penetration on it? Because that could make a difference, right? Alternatively, there could be results happening that are skewing it. Like, Maybe there's a proc or something that's going off, or something that's occurring that's causing that. But it is very much RNG intensive as well. How much you defend by, how much everything works. Maybe you're right. Maybe these percentage numbers are also sort of RNG. It's like hovering somewhere around 39%, or something can blow through it, or whatever. It's just one every time. So we start using noping. That's good. Been only 3 days on that. Okay. Well, so far I don't need to switch out a ping zapper, but yeah, I know people are looking for those kind of suggestions. Let's turn, so about every 50 times and you don't crit with the other bow. I guess I'd have to see both bows in order to understand what the difference might be. Because I've never heard of different weapons having different effects, only unless they actually have an inbuilt effect about it, right? So I'm not sure. I'd have to see it. It's tough for me to comment without too much information. So I try to stay off the forums when most people are just yelling about stuff. It's because most people don't give information about what they're seeing. It's like, well, I can't participate in this. I don't know what's happening. But that is interesting. I mean, maybe one bow is a different level, and level has something to do with it, but I have doubts about that. I'm sorry if my voice is a little bit right now. It's morning. You know, I'm just I'm in my morning dreariness, you know, that sort of thing. So it's expected. Maybe I should just go get some water or something, but yeah, later. I'll do it. Let me see something here. If I just use triple slash. Well, okay, actually the thing with triple slash is that I cause puncture a lot, so you'll see varying numbers here all the time. Because puncture is like usually on, so I'll be blowing through all of the defenses of this mob that he might have. Except bleeding for some reason got absorbed a little bit, so I didn't remove any magic defense, I guess. Because I guess bleeding is magic damage, right? Yeah, that's right. But the first hit that procced puncture had an absorption rate. So I don't know, I can't really test this stuff on mobs. I'd have to find a person to test similar sort of things than you are with your bow, Laterne. That's the thing, is this game hides so many numbers that that's kind of what gives XL Games the ability to say, we don't want to take your suggestions because you don't have all the numbers, and we do. And they're not necessarily wrong. I mean, to be perfectly fair, they're right. Like, they've hit it in a way that we actually can't really give comments because we're just not educated enough about how the system works. And we can't be educated enough because literally it's impossible to know. So, that's how it was built from the beginning. I think they're a little bit more open to suggestions now, especially with all the changes in the combat system and stuff that they're doing. But it is clever, I'll give them that. Laterne, you're saying because in another game you play, the armor's percent doesn't really apply, it just depends on the damage you take. That's incoming, I guess. And it's just an average. But if you get hit for a large amount of damage, you basically have 0 armor. I don't know. I definitely have seen, I mean, I hit people for like 30, 40k shots with precision strike, and you see how most of that ends up getting absorbed, right? You see it, and that's even after the calculation for reduced percentage. But yeah, it's hard to see how this stuff really helps. It really does. And if you want to see how it helps, you have to sit for hours and hours and hours and do these and run these tests and see if you get anything, any kind of bite at all on figuring out what's going on. It's tough. By the way, just FYI for those that are hopping in, I'm curious what you guys think about this thing that nobody's thought about. Auto attack is disabled, guys, completely. So there's no auto attack anymore. You can manually enable it, but every time you use a skill, see from this, every time you use a skill it gets disabled. Any skill, even melee skills, like triple slash, no more auto attack. So I put up a forum post about it. I'm kind of curious about your opinions on that. I mean, it's great for mages. Melees lose out on their, you know, we've had it for 3 years. So we lose out on the free damage that happens, but at the same time we won't accidentally proc parry or block or whatever, so it's interesting they've made that change. And it actually does make a big difference. It really does. I don't know if people notice this, but if combat feels weird to you and you're in melee, that's probably why it feels weird. And we gotta learn how to play around this now. I don't think they should remove it. I'm sorry, I don't think they should undo this change. I think it's great. Melees are ridiculous, and we get all this free damage as well just by staying near you. Because that stuff goes through global cooldown. And it sucks for us, but it's something that we kind of have to play around, right? But I'm still curious how it feels for people. Do people see differences? You know, have people noticed? Because every time I go to Arena, in my head, in the back of my head, I'm like, and I've been doing it on stream a lot. I just keep saying, what the hell just happened? I have no idea. It just feels off, and I finally figured it out. I'm so proud of myself that I figured it out. I had no idea. I remember seeing the patch note, but I never took it seriously. Now we have to take it seriously, because it's actually a big deal. The turn, you saw it on Discord. Yeah, it sucks balls. Melee nerf, and it does feel weird. Yeah, says me with all my crit damage. Yeah, that's true. So, to be fair, my melee attacks are ridiculous. I mean, I could show you right now. My melee attacks do like 7,000 damage per, which is a lot for a free hit. You know? Here's a melee attack. Oh, that was behind me. I'll scroll down here. Yeah, there we go. 7,000 damage on everything that's critting. Literally everything that's critting. But yeah, that's just me, obviously. But that's free damage that I'm losing. And obviously, yeah, on a player this gets reduced by a whole lot of stuff, but you know, it's still free. So now I have to play it completely using only the skills that I have. And if I'm out of all my cooldowns, I mean, I have to click on them. I don't know. I'm not sure what I do. Maybe I should bind the melee attack to a button and then just push it anytime I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But I'm hesitant to do that, because I don't want to have to do that all the time. It's very different though, for sure. Oh, what? Oh, there we go. Oh, see, like that precision strike didn't crit at all. It's crazy. Now that I'll tell you this, I have noticed the difference that now that I've increased my crit damage so much, I can definitely tell the difference between when I crit and when I don't, because it's so obvious. When I crit, half their life is gone. When I don't crit, literally, it's like I've thrown a feather at them. It doesn't do anything. And that's obviously because technically I have pretty low melee attack. But then when I crit, it's like freaking truck. There's no in between for me. There's no, oh, you did a decent amount of damage there. It's just you either did a whole bunch or you've thrown a feather at them. Which is pretty funny, actually. Alright. I want to do arenas. I kind of want to do Gladiator Arena, just to see if I can fight like some crazy gear scored people and see how that goes. I'm not really looking for leaderboards or anything. Technically, I'm not even looking for the Naval Arena leaderboard as much as I want to see what that new figurehead does. But we got some people in chat who are like all the way at the top of the. Hey, hello. We got some people in chat who are like all the way at the top of the list for the leaderboard for Naval Arena. So I'll just let them get it. I'll let them tell me what that figurehead does, because I'm not going to use it for sure. Hello, Zab. Alright, so I'm fighting a Dark Runner. He's going to win because he's a Dark Runner, but I can use some of my new cool moves to try to kill him. Let's see how that goes. Sec drum. Oh, don't worry about it. Who cares? Just who cares? Okay, fine. Oh, no, whatever. That doesn't matter to me. Drum doesn't matter. Alright, cool new moves. Literally all that I did for my cool new move is just I pressed Tiger Strike. It's not really a cool new move. It's just I'm not trying to CC you. I'm literally just trying to kill you. That's all that I'm supposed to do. It's so stupid. It's because I have so much crit. Oh no, I fucked up. Oh, now I have to CC you. I don't have a choice. Oh no, Precision Strike. I actually like that. That thing actually procced the immunity, but I couldn't follow up with anything. Problem is, I don't even want to try to CC Dark Runners anymore because they just use Shrug It Off and then they're out of it. It's bleh. I just want to kill them. And in fact, if I really want to kill them... Oh shit, he's already aggressing. Oh man, everything's failing. All my precision strikes, everything. Couldn't do anything. Oh well. GG. But yeah, it's just pure... Exactly, it's pure DPS. It's just for fun. But I don't want to have to, like... It's like impossible to CC a Dark Runner. In a 1v1, they're going to win every single time. Now, of course, I could do some hilarious things now. I could do some really hilarious shit. So let me go back in. See if Zab wants to go back in. For example, I can just use Retribution and stand still. That's it. Like, I actually can do that more often than I did back when I was like a long time ago, when I would literally kill Dark Runners with Retribution. So out of just the hell, because I'm really curious, how crazy is that going to be? So let's just spec into some stuff here, just to see if Retribution helps at all. Let's just use it against Zab. Zab, if you want to run away from it, good luck. But I will catch up to you. So here you go. Have fun dealing with this. It could still get parried and procced, but we'll see how this goes. Oh god, I'm not having any luck. Oh wow. Ah, damn it. So my goal here isn't even to try to... Oh my god, look how much damage I'm doing. It's a good amount of damage. But I'm gonna get CC'd every time. He's got 9,400 gear score. Ugh. Pretty good defenses. God damn it, I just get CC'd and I'm dead every single time. I don't think the Retribution procced. Yeah, look at that. Parried every single time. Oh my god, wow. Retribution parried and evaded literally every single time. Jeez. Every single one. Except for this one. But that did like no damage. And anyways, that was based off of charge and it didn't crit. Holy cow. Man, Retribution is horrible. It gets parried more often than anything else in the game. Look at this. Jeez. I mean, yeah, focus is a big deal, but getting rid of 7% reduction is like, it doesn't really matter to me. People who are higher gear score definitely are going to kill me, especially if they're a 1v1 class. That's kind of the idea, right? If you're a 1v1 class, you're going to kill me. I mean, I'm an open world build. I'm not designed for 1v1. I shouldn't be doing well in 1v1, to be perfectly honest. But for some reason, because of my crit rate, I tend to. So that's fine. I'm okay with that. It doesn't really matter to me. But yeah. Focus is a scam. It's... So... I mean, I've got some thought behind that as well. Because Quilladon was nice enough to actually give us some stats on focus. Ooh. This could be a problem. Let me... I don't want to use Retribution for this fight. And I don't really want to use Retribution at all because it has immunity to slow and fear, and that stuff is going away in the 4.5 patch, so I don't want to practice with it. But anyways, I used to have 5,000 focus years ago, and I played with that for like a year. Then I switched to 0 focus and noticed 0 changes, so I'm not sure what to say. Oh shit, he's just opening up with... He's opening up with fucking... Sleep. Oh my god. Okay. I guess if you're gonna open up with sleep, that's cool. I'll just open up with stealth if you're gonna open up with sleep. Pretty much the counter. The problem is that he's just gonna be spamming a sleep button. In fact, if he has it on his mouse wheel, that's even more hilarious. Got him. Man, he was really pushing to get sleep out. Jeez. His whole build is focused around sleep, I think. Focus apparently has less of an impact for archers too. Like, it's supposed to have half of the effect for archery skills, which is weird. Like, I don't really understand, but it's strange. I mean, if you're playing an assassin class, you're gonna want to go crit, right? Because if you're an assassin, theoretically, you want to try to always attack your opponent from behind. which is much easier in raid versus raid. If you really want to do a 1v1, if you really want to do a 1v1 class, then okay, fine, you can go focus. But in general, you should be attacking your opponent from behind every time. Alright, he already used his freezing step, so this is fine. Ah, god damn it. Oh no. Okay, okay. He's just gonna do that every single time, isn't he? Just gonna use God's Whip. This is how the crit is so crazy in this game now. My bird agrees, of course. Oh no! No! Fucking hell! Alright, alright. Oh, wait, I actually tripped him though. Oh my god, he evaded it. God damn it. RNG. RNG is too powerful. We'll do the last battle against him as well. But, like, I don't like these 1v1s. I mean, I've always been against 1v1s, to be fair. I guess if you know me, then you already know that. 1v1s are literally nothing in this game. Raid versus raid, man. You gotta get good at that. That's the most important thing. And when is actually Miss Marrow gonna start? Oh, did I miss Miss Marrow? I guess I did, yeah. It was like an hour and a half ago. Or an hour and 20 minutes ago or something. Oh. Man.
No target selected.
Oh, fuck off! No! Ah, god damn it. I even silenced him, but it doesn't matter, man. The God's Whips are just gonna kill me every single time. What am I supposed to do to play around this? I actually have an idea. No! Wait, no! Come on! Okay, okay, we're good. What happened there, actually? Why did he not use anything? What? Cody, what's going on, man? Okay, Cody wants to be part of the stream, of course. My bird. Ah! Oh, wow, he just killed his own stealth. Oh, no! Wait, what? Okay, I silenced him. We're good, we're good. With silence, there's no problem. Oy. Jeez. Yeah, Birdie wants in on the action for sure. I see him over there looking at me. He sees that I'm... It's funny, my bird actually knows when I'm stressed. I guarantee that he knows that I'm stressed. Because anytime I'm playing like Overwatch, or whenever something like is happening where I'm like really tensed up, I think he sees it, because he just starts yelling at that too. He knows. I don't know, maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. He's being really friendly. I see you, little guy. Okay. Don't worry, man. It's all good. Just playing a video game. I don't know, maybe I'm just talking out of my butt, but I think that he knows that I'm stressed whenever I'm like playing a game or something. It certainly feels that way. Alright, so that's my 1v1s out of the way. Alright, I want to do some 3v3s, so guys, feel free to queue up for 3v3. Let's try to do a synced queue, I guess. So I'll let you guys know when to queue. As soon as you hear me say go, just do it, because I have the 8-second delay. So if you want to do 3v3s, it's cross-server, so you can do it from any server. Feel free to join in. And go ahead and queue in 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Donald, how's it going, man? You think you must check to see if the bird is also playing? Yeah, the bird's now, he doesn't have a computer over there, so unless he's hiding something from me, it might be a little complicated for him to get involved. He's poking at me from outside of his little hut thing. I'd bring him here, but then he always sits on the microphone because it kind of protrudes from my head. So it actually gets really bad to listen to. I don't want to make you guys suffer through that. But I bring him on the stream every so often. Just to let you guys see this little, tiny little bird. This tiny little bird that is the cutest thing ever. Alright, I think we've got, oh no, we've got 5 people. We're looking for one more. Now, we don't want to go AFK here, so move around. Because, like, apparently there's been issues with going AFK in Arena if you just let go of your keyboard for 30 seconds, so probably best not to do that. Could cause a lot of issues. Although I have a tendency to just jump around anyways, so I don't think I'll ever go AFK in any of these. Although we are waiting for another person, so if anybody wants to queue up, feel free to. It's cross-server, so, you know, it's all good. We got people from Conviction and Aranza up here. I don't know why this guy doesn't have a server in his name. Why doesn't he have a server? They're not from Kraken. Because I've seen people from Kraken, they actually have Kraken in their name. So I don't know why some people don't have anything. It's strange. And I like how our faction right now, or our nation right now, is friendly, and everything else is zeroed out. Stat migration is a big problem here. I think that needs to get fixed, because, like in the water arena, I lose out on a lot of health and mana, but everything else is generally is balanced. Alrighty, on our team we've got an Abolisher, which I haven't seen in a while, and an Enigmatist. Cool. And he'll have to cast Health Lift again once this thing starts. Yep, I'll have to cast it again. Health Lift again. Oh, whatever. Alright, we're gonna be super aggressive here, it looks like. We kind of have to kill the healer, but maybe not necessarily. Oh, I forgot to change my... Damn it. I'm not in wide mode, so I can't see anything around me, and it feels really weird to play like this. Looks like there are Dark Runners hidden in there. Whoa, that was actually really cool. Alright, I'm gonna disable this guy. Okay, wow, we just got like some crazy AoEs off there. That really, really helped us win. Wait, what? Oh, they bubbled the dude. I actually didn't even notice that. What is this guy? He's playing a Dreambreaker, okay. In 3v3 arena? I don't know if that's that crazy. But he's wearing plate, okay. So let me turn on wide mode, because I always forget that it puts me into that every single time. If other people have that issue, please let me know, because I think it might be tied to having the FOV mod. Alright. We've got health lift now, so we're actually at a bigger advantage than last time. I think in general because we've got so much DPS, we've got a huge advantage against the other team. But they could play really well and screw us over. Ooh. Okay, let's disable this guy. He's wearing plate, actually. They're silenced. Oh no! No, I'm feared! I wish I didn't use silence. I forgot they have a Dreambreaker. Shit. Alright. Don't mend. Damn it. Alright, let's kill off the healer. I can't. No. Damn it. I wanted to stop the skewer. No! I'm not having any luck. Come on. Alright, wow, he was actually out of mana, too. Alright, next target. Let's actually... 60% reduction in accuracy for him, even though he's actually tripped for a long time. There we go, he's down. And a final target here. Alright. No problem on this one. They could have done a lot with a little bit more coordinated crowd control, actually, but it's tough to play against 3 DPS like that. And Abolisher's obviously just a decent tank. Less DPS, but just depending on how he plays, could be a pretty powerful one. We had an Enigmatist, which allowed us to do tons of damage to the 2 people they had in plate, which is really good. I think that's kind of what won it for us. Now, for some reason, I've lost my Occultism Abyssal skills. Alright, cool. And I'm still in wide mode. Okay, this is really aggravating to me, and I learned about this yesterday, that every time you go in and out of the arena, it puts you into puts you out of wide mode. And again, I think it might be just tied to having the FOV mod, so if anybody else is noticing the same issue, please let me know. Because it's reoccurring for me. And it might be tied to it. I don't know for sure. Alright, now if I want to do 3v3s, I have to queue up using the bruiser badges, so that's fine. That's kind of what I saved the bruiser badges for, was cross-server arenas that would eventually come. I've saved them up for like a year, so we'll use them for sure. Let me actually get them out of my warehouse here. As you can see, I've been farming for a little while this morning because I've got all this stuff. Alright, bruiser badges. Okay, cool. 23, nice. Well, let's queue up again. See what we can get for 3v3s. I'm just happy that I can do 3v3s more reliably now. That's like the best thing. Because between every server, there's just a much higher chance that people are queuing up to it. And maybe that'll die down eventually, and once again it'll be really hard to queue up, but in general, it will always, no matter what, be easier to queue for 3v3s than it was previous to this patch. Because it would be impossible otherwise, right? It's always going to be easier. That's the real math behind it. So even though you can still only tell your server to queue up for 3v3s, it's still going to be greater than what it was previously. So it's good stuff. I'm finally glad that the cross-server arenas are in. It'll let me actually play the video game with you guys, which is nice as well. And actually pretty important to me. Interaction with you guys in the stream and actually being able to play the game together, even though we're on separate servers, is really, really good. I'm happy about that. Alright, what else do we need to do in this patch? We're not getting 3v3s. Moderately curious to see if I can get a naval arena. Should we try for a naval arena? Is that worth? It hasn't used my bruiser badge yet, right? Yeah, 23. Let's see if the naval arena is up, if anybody's doing that. I assume that people would be farming that all the time, just because it's like, you get so many Curios badges out of it. Let's try naval arena. So if you guys want to queue up for that, let's give that a go. And see if we can get that going. Also, if you haven't heard, apparently cross-server unbalanced arenas are coming. I don't know if they're going to be in the 4.5 patch for Korea, but yeah, it's confirmed that they are coming. Mark was the one who confirmed that, just from his stuff looking at what the Korea blog was talking about. Mark from Omnum. So that's pretty good stuff. I think we all knew that that was coming at some point, so they're just kind of working their way up to it. And especially with all the bugs that we're seeing with the balanced arenas. I guess it's fine, you know, if it took a little bit of extra time. At least we got something in the meantime. Let them test out the balanced arenas with cross-server queues. Alright. Man, you get so much honor from this, and obviously right now it's at war and it's double loot as well, so it's like 150% extra loot drop. But man, honestly, right now, farming all of the Aurora places is so useful. Just honestly, the double loot drop itself is really good. You get so much honor from it. You get tons of ancestral crates out of it as well, which are really good to open. Actually wondering, what's the price of Mysterious Garden Powder right now? 6.5. No doubt that it would have been something like that. Because everybody's going to be opening up the crates now, trying to sell it. Especially with everybody trying to pay for gems and stuff. There's going to be so much mysterious garden powder on the market. I can sell these crates too. I've actually sold all of my Aurorian crates. I don't like the drop rate. I don't think anybody likes the drop rate on the stuff that comes out of there, so I'll let other people gamble with that, and I'll pass. I think we really just need extra sources of Lunarite, though. Like, only coming from those crates and really hard to get treasure maps is just not enough for sure. And everybody agrees, so maybe we'll see some changes soon enough, who knows. Hopefully something. Let's what do you usually do for gold farming? Farming mobs as well? Yeah, mostly. I farm mobs so quickly that for me, using labor on opening crates is just really, really efficient. And it doesn't take that long. Donald, you see your crate too when you open only one, nothing comes out. Oh, you sell them, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think most people are along the same lines. If people want to open crates, then they're probably going to already have a whole bunch of money and they're okay with RNGing for it, hoping for the best. But, yeah, I think that, I mean, in Korea, their crate drop rate is so high that their crates themselves in the auction house are like a few gold each. I'm kind of curious what their silver and copper prices are, but yeah, opening the crates for them is like nothing. You can buy them off the auction house for a couple gold, and then you can open them. I mean, it's not a couple gold, because obviously they give you gold as well, so it's like 5 gold, I bet. But last time I looked, it was very low. It's just a 1-digit number for how much they sell for in Korea. But again, it's a much more common drop rate for them. And we can actually look up the prices right now, because I can just go to their auction house, because they have it online. Let's see what it is. Out of curiosity. What is it again? Excel, Games, Arcade, Auction House. No, that's not. Hold on. Excel, Auction. Hold on. What? The website's supposed to come up in, Oh, here it is. Okay, I found it in Google. So now I just have to go and find the name for metallic crates. Metallic Aurorian crate. And then that in Korean, and search it in their auction house. There we go. Yeah, wow, their crates are like 60 silver each, which actually doesn't make any sense. Because the crates give you more gold when you open them. Oh, their silver prices must be through the roof. That's why. In order to actually open the crate, you probably need to get a silver key, and that thing's probably like 4 gold, and that completely defies the cost of the crate. But yeah, for them, their Aurorian crates on the auction house are like 60 silver each. For us, they're like 30 gold. But that just shows you how common they are versus how much, you know, you actually get out of them. But then again, they've also had 3.7 for a long time. So by now, most people probably have their gems. Donald the Cloud Glider is so cool. I mean, you can get one for loyalty if you save up loyalty, right? It's, oh, here. It's 650 loyalty. So, I mean, that's certainly one way to get it. Otherwise, you'd have to save up for the ones that you find in the auction house, right? Which aren't too bad either, 2,400 gold. I mean, for a glider that you're going to use forever, yeah, it's not bad. It's just, yeah, you have to grind your way up to get that, of course. Hardly have any loyalty now? Ah, I see. I think those are the only ways to get them now. It's through the auction house and through loyalty, yeah. Oh, by the way, just PSA for anybody that is thinking of investing in something really expensive. Actually, what's the price of it now? 6,000? Man, I should have waited. I bought this thing for 7,000. It's not really worth 7,000 gold for PvP, but it is freaking damn cool looking, so if you want a dragon just because it looks cool, it's a freaking cool dragon, alright? For any other purposes, not that great. It's definitely not good for PvP, but it's still a dragon, so I had to get it because I like dragons. Who doesn't, really? But is it worth 7,000 or 6,000 gold? Probably not. Is it worth $150? No. Unless you want to be that cool, I guess, but I don't know. It looks cool when it flies and stuff. It's a freaking dragon. It's huge. You can also bubble it and snare it as well, just like you can the Typhoon Drake. But it doesn't look like the model is any larger than the Typhoon Drake. Even though it has a huge tail, the actual body size and most likely the actual, like, circle size of the effects and everything is the same. Like the actual circle around it. But you know what else I've noticed? The Typhoon Drake, you can still target it. Oh, they fixed it! Oh, they fixed it on everything! Every mount is fixed now. You can't target the Typhoon Drake by clicking around it anymore. Oh my god. Yay! I used to abuse that so much because everybody would accidentally click on me. Or click on the Drake instead of clicking on me. But no, they fixed it. Oh, that's so good. And it doesn't work in the Wyvern either. But now every mount that has wings, you can't target it. Oh, this is so good. Yeah, wait, what? Oh, you could still target the frickin' eagle this way, though, by targeting where its wingspan is. So they fixed it on the Typhoon Drake, but they didn't fix it on the eagle. Alright, okay. What about on the, thingy? What about on this guy? Nope, they didn't fix it here either. I can still... It's not obviously as much of an issue as it is in the Typhoon Drake, but it's still an issue. Donnie, you only have the first dragon? The first dragon? You mean the little red combat pet? Because I'd like that one. Now that I've fully gone into getting dragons and drakes as pets, now I gotta go and somehow find my way to get the that red little baby dragon pet. I have to collect all my earnings also from the arena. Oh, wait, I forgot to do something else. I forgot to apply my new title as a stat, which is, I upgraded the arena titles by 1. Here it is. Yes! Alright, I'm moving up. Cool. Now I have 14 increased instead of 12. Ooh, big difference. I just need to actually get those crazy ones that give you crit rate. Then I'll be happy. Alright, Donald, you gotta go? Alright, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good one. Yeah, there's nothing too crazy going on today, but if you guys have any questions or thoughts or anything, if you guys are maybe a newer player looking for information, feel free to ask away, and I'll try my best to help out. But otherwise, you know, you can talk and chat about whatever you guys want. Doesn't matter to me. We're just chilling. No real plans going on today. I'm just kind of streaming because I'm playing the game anyways, so we're all kind of hanging out. Should I try to queue up for the Naval Arena again? See if that works. We'll see if I can get into a Naval Arena here. And I encourage everybody to go and queue up as well. As long as you're in North American servers, it's fine. We can all play together. And anyways, with the Naval Arena, is there even a limit for levels on the Naval Arena? You have to be level 30 to go into the Naval Arena? See, that seems a little weird. What's the point of a level limit? You don't get to use any of your skills. You only have to jump around and walk around and press a button. But maybe they just don't want new players getting involved or something. I don't know. Maybe. then again, if a newer player is smart enough to go to the arena and click Naval Arena, then I think that they are allowed to go in there. Because they probably know what they're doing, I would think. If a new, like a completely new player, absolutely new, doesn't know how to boats work and stuff, if they literally ventured into the arena and clicked Naval Arena, they deserve to get in there, even if they're level 3. Let them experience what we do, but I guess it's not hard to get to level 30 either, but whatever. It's just a weird limit on an arena that really doesn't matter for what kind of skills they're using or anything. Alright, I don't want to be farming here anymore. I want to go do something else. What can we do? We can go farm an Aegis, I guess. Everybody says that the mob respawn rate is really low, but I definitely see that it's lower, but I don't think it's like crazy. Maybe in Aegis it's lower? Kinda want to go and find out. Maybe I'll go over there and maybe we can PvP a bit if other people are there farming. Yeah, let's go check it out. Why not? Let's go see what we can get in Aegis. So I want to go to the Crimson Watch Camp. Alrighty. Oh god, I have like such a crazy glare from my blinds. 1 second here, I can turn that down a bit. Just gotta turn down the sun. Ah, much better now that the sun is off. Okay, let's go to my favorite spot to farm mobs. Let's see how that goes. Now with my crit rate increased as well, our crit rate and crit damage increased. We'll see how easy this is. Honestly, it just kind of feels the same. Okay, maybe it is a little bit better in terms of how much damage I'm doing. It's just hard for me to notice since everything I do does so much damage. Increasing it by a little bit, I'd never actually be able to tell. The crit rate being higher is definitely really good. I'm happy about that. But man, they put so much into crit rate this patch. Crit rate and crit damage. It's just insane. Oh, here's also something else that I gotta start thinking about. So since I'm now sitting at now that my defense here is sitting at 3,900 toughness, should I just remove the toughness Lunafrost off of my Jerkin and use the 3% one instead? 3% damage reduction? Because I think I've reached the point, well past reached the point, where that is more efficient, having 3% damage reduction decrease. I'm like 80% sure that that's what I need to switch to, but I need to actually go and do the math myself and find out. I have to find some time to do that. I just need somebody with a long spear to help me test with and without that buff and see what the difference is in terms of how much damage I'm taking. And if it is less than 3%, then yeah, I'll switch this over to just a fixed 3% reduction, and then we're all set. Easy. No opponent found for the Naval Arena. Okay. Guess the Naval Arenas aren't so active right now. Cody, what are you eating over there? He's eating a little piece of food. Holds it in his paw like a monkey. Alright. Okay, so people complained a lot about the respawn rates. Let's see here. Are the respawn rates that bad? I mean, I'm just kind of like blasting through these mobs, but I don't know if they're horrible. If anything, they might have just fixed the problem, because there was actually a bug in terms of respawning, where after a little while, if you killed a mob, that exact same mob would respawn instantly. But, I mean, you could even get, I don't know if it's a feature or a bug to keep, it felt like a bug, but I think maybe they just fixed that, so now it doesn't occur anymore. But I don't think they've necessarily changed the respawn rates, because they always used to be like 2 minutes or something. See, this one's already up over here. Yeah, I don't know if it's so crazy or so bad that they made changes in the respawning system. Seems fine to me. Let's turn. You love that bug in DS farming for synth, and it still works. Yeah. Oh, it still works there. Oh, maybe they didn't fix the bug then. But yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Where it's like you kill an ogre and then it respawns right away. Oh, this one just happened to this guy. Literally, it just happened to this guy. We've witnessed it. So that's that. They didn't fix anything there. Maybe they did just increase the respawn timers. But I don't. Like, it's not. Is it bad? Maybe if you're farming with a big group, it's bad. But I don't know. Maybe in the library it makes a difference. Yeah, you've used that as well for farming. Alright, well, I'm glad everybody knows what I'm talking about, because that's actually one of the things I need to do research on. I actually want to replicate it. I want to figure out exactly what causes that to begin to happen. And my bird, of course, agrees. Wants to do research. Oh my god, I see what he's doing. He's showing me that he's swinging his toy around, I think. I know, you've got a swinging toy over there. He's so happy about this, like, little rubber ball that's inside of his cage, hanging from the top, and he just like he plays with it so much. I know, he's so happy about it. He ran over to it. Look at this thing. Ah, this freaking bird. I'll have to do a bird stream at one point, but not right now. Yeah, he wants attention. He does. I'll give him plenty of attention. He does. He freaking wants attention all the time, though. He's like the most playful bird ever of all time. But I don't want him, obviously, to yell like that, because, I mean, I live in an apartment complex. I don't think that he's loud enough that the neighbors can hear, but he is pretty loud, so I don't want to have any problems either. So I'm trying to teach him as well not to yell, and that if he wants something, he only has to be, like, a little quiet, and he'll be fine. But it's tough to teach him things like that. All conures are generally very loud. I didn't get a sun conure. They're the loudest, but green cheek conures are still really, really loud. But yeah, that frickin' bird takes over my stream all the time with his yelling. He becomes the center of attention, so he's doing a good job at it. Library has set respawns, let's turn. I don't think you can actually trigger it in there. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I want to do a little bit more research to see how I can replicate that respawn thing, where one mob respawns every time next to you in the same spot or a nearby spot. The fact that that exists at all really kind of it has the ability to kind of expose how they coded it, which is interesting to me as a programmer, as a developer. I like to know these things. And if they made a mistake somewhere, I don't want to make the same mistake they did if I ever get back into game design, game development. I don't have any plans to go back into game development, but I did once. It was nice. It was fun. It's a little stressful. You have to deal with people kind of ridiculously, but yeah. Oh, there's Grimghast Rift happening. I love these new, I absolutely love that you can now, like, advertise a raid in chat. That's so cool. I love this freaking feature. Yeah, guys, come join my raid for Grimghast Rift, and you don't even have to have anybody X up. You put out the thing, and then you accept everybody's invites. Oh, man. And you can even mass select everybody to invite. That's so good. I love it. The system should have been around a long time ago, but I'm glad that we got it at least at some point. Wait, am I getting any honor from this? Oh yeah, I am. Good. Okay. Yeah, theoretically every Aurori mob, even the ones that are like out in like Markala and stuff, they're all supposed to give honor if you kill them. But obviously, if you're farming, the most efficient thing to do is to farm these mobs for the ancestral crates as well, especially during double loot. Ooh, let's actually test something. Okay. So I know that my ice dragon can free stuff below it at really good heights. So I thought originally that it wouldn't actually affect targets on the ground unless you were really close to them. Turns out that's not the case. Let's see how high I can actually get, though, and still affect targets that are on the ground and freeze them. And by freeze, it actually just snares them, so it's not the best thing in the world. It's not the best thing in PvP in general, but it is cool looking. And out of curiosity, I want to know whether it affects things that are actually just on the ground. So why don't we actually go and affect these mobs over there? Should be easy. Alright, let's see. Oh no! Where are you going? Come back! Why would you do that? It's so hard to summon him. He's so large that he doesn't actually want to summon anywhere, because it always says this summoning requires larger space. Oh my god. Come back! Come back, dragon! Alright, we're good. Okay, so I'm gonna fly. Alright, now we're really high up, and I want to know, are we going to be able to affect that mob? Like this one. Right there. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do it. Okay, I might be a little bit too high up. It's not really easy for me to tell even if I'm in the correct path to affect them, but let's just try to stay up here and see what happens. Thanks for following, Treichler? Sorry if I screwed up your name. Wait! Don't kill me! What are you doing? I'm just chilling, man. I'm just trying my dragon out. Bastard. Now I have to kill you. You killed my dragon. How am I supposed to test it? I'll do it later, I guess. By the way, you guys, this whole month is going to be ridiculous for me. I keep saying this because, I mean, you know, I don't want people to look at my schedule below and think that that's when I'm going to be streaming. But this whole month is like crazy, so I'll be streaming whenever I can. For that reason, if you like what I do, just go ahead and follow the channel. And at least that way you will know when I am streaming, because it'll notify you on Twitch. And thanks for everybody who is following. What's my bird doing? Why is he? Oh, he's hanging out inside of his furry hut. Okay. Alright. Well, I still want to test the dragon thing, so we'll get to that. Oh, there's a dude here. Oh, it's Vyler. He's just hanging out over there. Alright. Guess that's cool. Oh, hello. Look who's back. Oh, he's buffed up now. Wait, why did he buff up for me? That's weird. Come back! Alright. Why did he buff up for me? I don't think it requires to buff up just because of me. Especially not somebody with almost 10k gear score, full epic leather. But he's letting me get the first move every single time. So of course I'm gonna end up winning. I just want my dragon back so that I can try to freeze stuff on the ground from like crazy heights. It seems like you're able to do it at pretty, like you can do it from like 30 meters up and it'll still affect targets on the ground, but man, it just doesn't feel that useful. Like, to snare targets for 2.5 seconds is okay, but I don't know. It's really not the most useful thing in the world. I know a lot of people in the forums are like, oh man, the only way to get it is from, you know, the $150 or whatever. It's like pay to win. But man, if you're using this thing in PvP, then I don't know, man. It's not really worth it. For sure. It's definitely not pay to win in the slightest. It's just a cool looking mount. But cool looking mounts are also, I guess, pay to win. If you're doing a fashion show, maybe. I mean, Arcade Fashion is it's a pretty useful website, so people use that stuff. And just in general, you know, you want to be the coolest looking guy in the block, because that's, you know, that's part of the game. My mount is back up in like a minute here. So let me actually go back up there, I think. Let's go back up to the top. We'll try again to do the dragon freeze, see what happens. Alright, I really want to be up very high though, but within render distance of the mobs, because I have to be within 100 meters I think for that, so shouldn't be too hard. I think the same distance that I used before is fine. If I can summon them up here, it should be okay. Yeah, because I'm going to do the same thing. Alright, let's see here. So oh, I've got 13 seconds. Okay. Let's try to get a different spot then in the meantime. Just out of curiosity, I'll see if the there's a height limit. Oh yeah, they're doing CR. Do I want to do CR? Not really. Or no, GR, sorry. Wait, why does it say CR? It's a CR in the title of the raid, but I guess you just picked the wrong one. Alright, we're really high up now. We gotta figure out if I'm gonna hit a mob. And a bird is there first. Am I gonna hit those? Let's try for this one over here. Alright. Yeah, this is good. Okay, here we go. Get him! Okay, this might be too high up. I don't think this is gonna work. Even if it did work, it's super unreliable. It would never actually, it's just not the best way to do it. Okay, fine. Not the best way to get people on the ground, for sure. Love this dragon though. It's a freaking dragon. Oh man. You know what's crazy though? They're actually making it so that the red dragon can become a pet. The actual red dragon. Because that's part of the 4. Wow man, what's going on? Cody. You okay man? Come here. Alright, fine. Take him out of his cage. Oh, I have an idea. I'm not gonna take him out of his cage. I'll open his cage, and then he can fly around if he wants to, but he doesn't tend to do that. Okay, that will make him happy. If he can just poke around his cage a little bit. Mess around with the toys that he's got lying around. Okay. Cody's good now. But anyways, yeah, as a part of the 3.5 patch, they're, like, changing the whole rating system and how it works right now. So, you know, you kill something like the red dragon, and then it gets, gets owned by your faction, and you have to protect it, and the more, like, the longer you protect it for, the better the benefits. And at the end, the benefit is that I guess whoever maybe is the Aranor hero or someone, they can call in the red dragon as an actual pet. And it has similar abilities. It has a whole lot of health and stuff, and you can just use it, and you can fly it as well. So, I mean, I don't know about you, but if they end up putting the Kraken into that system as well, which they have said they're going to do that next, so the Kraken will be the next sort of, you know, you own it over time, and I guess it becomes a pet. Man, all I want to do is summon the Kraken in the Marianopal pool, like the fountain. Just summon the Kraken into that thing. Oh man, I that's all that I would ever want to do. Just have it sitting in there, a little tiny fountain. But it's pretty cool if they end up doing that. I guess it changes the raiding system, so it's harder to get the drops from raiding. But you know, there's like a defense-offense sort of thing with raid bosses, which is interesting. I definitely want to see what they do with this. I don't know, like, how much. I mean, I guess their whole point is to create more PvP, but like now one faction can't really be farming the boss. They literally are protecting it. So maybe two factions have to work together if they want to like farm the boss constantly and kill it. But I don't know. I don't know how that system would play out. Anyways, it's cool. I definitely want to see the red dragon owned as a pet, and I would love to be the one who has it. I want to be the Dragon Lord. Lord of the Dragons. Wait, don't I have a dragon title? What is the dragon title? There's definitely a dragon title for killing the red dragon. Oh, Dragon Slayer. No, let's not have Dragon Slayer as my title. Nah, that wouldn't look very good riding a dragon. Unless it has submitted to my will, but that's another story. Nah. I'd rather not. Actually, hold on. Let me bring that guy back. So I want to use freeze. So look at this. So he's 18 meters away, and this is only a 15-meter range. So let's see if it affects it. It doesn't. So literally, this is even at this range, the freeze doesn't even work. You have to get this close for the freeze to work on the targets that are in this range. It's really just ugh. And it's not even a freeze. It's a snare. Snare for 2.5 seconds. Obviously, this is not the best pet in the world. If you want a really good pet for PvP, the Typhoon Drake is the best. Simply because he's got a huge AoE trip, and trip is the most powerful CC in the game. And it pushes them as well. And you're immune. Oh wait, no, that's actually during flying. It actually has a... You can use it during flight to be immune for a little bit and go faster. But that's... I mean, that's not why people use it. Most people use it for the crazy trip. So, yeah. This is just a cool looking mount for every reason. So let's try to get in 8 seconds here. I want to see it work on something that is actually within range. So within 15 meters there. Here we go. He's walking slightly out of range. Okay, there we go. So yeah, there we go. He's actually snared. But it's a mob, so it's snared for, obviously it's snared for the full 5-second duration as opposed to the 2.5 seconds. But a player would get snared for half that time. And even less if they have like cloth, and you know, cloth reduces debuffs by 20%. So yeah, this isn't really the craziest pet in the world, but hey, he can tank some damage, I guess, like 12k of it or something, 13k damage. He'll tank it for a little bit as people accidentally maybe hit him. I don't know. Not the craziest thing, but still a dragon, so pretty cool. He also leaves marks that are so easily avoidable, but do reduce movement speed of anybody that's caught in them. And it has a 3-second invulnerability, but you can't move or do anything during it, but he is invulnerable for 3 seconds. Let's not talk about this invulnerability that makes you invulnerable for 3 seconds and increases the movement speed. No, that's not that crazy. This dragon, oh man, he stands still. He doesn't want to go anywhere in his ice shield. Bird is over there playing with the toys around his cage. Alright, what can we do? I want to do something. Naval Arenas maybe again? The GR is happening, so that might be a little bit tough to do. We can go back into 3v3s. That might be tough as well. Oh, sparring arena. I haven't done 1v1s at all. Okay, let me do sparring arenas a bit. You guys are feel free to queue up if you want as well, on whatever servers you want. We can 1v1 if that's something that you guys want to do. Feel free to queue up. I was kind of expecting this to be like kind of an instant queue, but I guess not. It means nobody on any server is queuing, or I guess nobody around my arena rank is queuing. Huh. What is my arena rank for sparring? Probably pretty low because I keep doing stupid things in there. No, that's actually not that bad. Huh. Cool. I didn't even know that I was that high in this arena. I should be low on everything else though. Huh. Interesting. Why am I so high in these arenas? Not this one. Wait, what? I was actually high in that one in the... Interesting. How am I high in skirmish? Because I have a 60% win ratio, and I'm already 39th place in the entire server? Is this because people can't farm their ults anymore? Or it's much harder to farm their ults? So now you actually have a fair 3v3, maybe? Dark Runner, Dark Runner, Dark Runner, Hierophant, Dark Runner, Dark Runner, Dark Runner. Oh, God. Okay. Alright. We're doing 1v1s. Nobody's queuing up for them for some reason, but we'll try it. This mount is so cool though. Oh my god, it's huge! Look at that shadow on the ground. This is honestly a mount that like in 4K looks amazing. It's so cool. Oh my god. It's like all purple and weird from the bottom. It's, okay, that is a little weird, but whatever. No player found. Wow. Okay. It's unexpected. Oh, I remember why I didn't like 1v1 arenas now, because every Dark Runner goes plate. And it's impossible to kill a plate Dark Runner like that in arena. Okay. Well, it's not impossible, but it's highly unlikely for me to win like that. Alright, let's see if from this side I can freeze him. I don't think I was actually near them. Oh well. This majestic dragon. Alright, well, keep killing mobs, I guess, while we try to get 1v1s, but that's kind of interesting that I'm not getting anything queued up for that. On all of the North America servers, we don't have 1v1s going. It's a little weird, but okay, sure. Oh, I also have to update my gear calculator stuff, but I don't think that we have gear calculator stuff for the new Luna Gems yet, right? So I might not be able to actually put anything in there. But at some point I'll have to update it. Especially once obviously they put in the Luna Gems. At the very least, my gear that's in there in that calculator is technically correct. It's just the Luna Gems are wrong. But I don't have anything that crazy for Luna Gems anyway. It's just a whole bunch of resilience, toughness, move speed. Man, I love the new move speed gems though. They actually, it's all 2.6%. That's better than the old tier 2 gems. It's not as good as the tier 3 gems, but it's hard to get all the tier 3 gems in anyways. So now that we have something in between them, it kind of shows that XL wants more movement speed in the game. And I guess what really shows it is the new Songcraft ability in 4.5, but I digress. Alright. I do kind of want to know what Trion has to say today on their stream. Besides, hey, you know, we're dealing with the DDoS as much as we can. Hey, there's all these bugs. Hey, hey, that's all they're gonna say on stream because it's tough, right? They got a lot of stuff they're busy with at the moment. Certainly, trying to track down all the bugs, letting XL Games know about it all. I'm kind of more curious to see if they are... I mean, they're going to acknowledge our bugs that we've talked about for sure, but we already kind of know that they know. I wonder if they're going to acknowledge that XL Games knows about them and maybe talk about some stuff that'll get fixed next week. I don't know. They'll probably talk about the eco-fuel bug getting fixed next week. I get that. Can't imagine they're going to talk about too much other stuff because now that 4.0 is in play, it's mostly going to be, hey guys, welcome to 4.0. That's it, right? Because they're not going to talk about 4.5 yet. We don't have any info on that, so I'm not sure what they're going to do. I guess we'll start seeing. It'll probably mostly just be addressing player issues. Maybe in the months coming up, we can actually get more creator contests and stuff. That'd be pretty cool, but I feel like we're well past needing one. Maybe like something for the Christmas time would be nice, but I guess we'll see. I don't know. I wouldn't be participating in them. I don't want the VIP title or anything. Let other people have those. I just like seeing what people make. There's really, really cool stuff that comes out of those. Also, I guess I should be probably farming the fish over there, right? Let me actually go do that instead. And then I still want to be queuing up for something, but if 1v1s really aren't happening, then jeez, it's kind of crazy actually. Everybody's doing GR right now in this time. I guess so. I don't know. Alright, yeah, I need to be farming these fish because they give you the green coin purses as well. But anyways, yep. This isn't my normal stream time, so what was it? Where was I going with this thought? Just keep that in mind. You know, we'll have people here probably from EU as well, but in general, if you're a newer player or you just generally have questions about stuff, feel free to ask. We're just hanging out in chat, so you know, feel free to talk about whatever you guys want. I'm generally curious how 4.0 is going for you guys. Have you guys been able to get the gems that you want in your gear? Have you considered using tier 1 gems? I mean, there's a lot that's kind of we're limited to because we can't upgrade to tier 2. You could still get tier 1 gems and socket them and they're still fine. So, but anyways, yeah, I'm just curious how things have been going for other people as well. Have people run into issues? Have the bugs been a really big problem for people? Have you guys been reporting the bugs on the forums? Because that's pretty important. They've been really attentive to all of what we've been saying in the forums for sure. They know about pretty much every issue that we've discussed. Of course, you know, just because they know about it doesn't mean much. They can tell XL Games, but then XL has to prioritize it, put in bugs into their system, and assign developers to them, and then QA test them, and then go through the whole process. But hopefully, we'll get fixes on some of the more important ones soon. a nice, relaxing Friday morning. It's still morning for me. I still haven't gotten my water that I said I would get like 3 hours ago. Or well, I guess like 2 hours ago. Yeah, I should probably go get that. And then maybe my my weird nasiness in my voice will go away, but whatever. Screw it. I'm too lazy to go get water. I don't know why. I've been walking around just fine all the time. Okay, fine. I'll go get water in a second. Hold on. Let me just kill these last mobs and then forget about getting water. Okay. Now we can go get water. 1 second here. My bird's excited that I'm walking around, of course. Alright, water has been achieved. Maybe that will actually clear up my voice a bit. We'll see. Okay. So we can't get to naval arenas, it looks like. This is... Can't do that, can't do that. Let's try sparring, I guess, 1v1 again. Let's see what we can get. How much more stuff do I need, though, to get... how many more Curious Badges do I need? To get the next title. So I've got 70 on me. And to get second ranked knight, I need 450. So I need about 1,000 to get first ranked knight. 1,100. Okay. It's a lot of coins. Oh god, and then I have to get general, or all those. Oh god. I'll probably use honor to get some of the bigger later ones, but it's gonna be a process to get all of the Curios tokens that I want. Although we had a dude yesterday who was on stream, ADZ, who was all that he does is the naval arena, and he already had like 900 Curios badges as of yesterday, like yesterday evening. That's one of the dudes who's at the top of the list for naval arena. Has to be for the entire server. Where is he? Oh, he's not here anymore. Where'd he go? Naval Arena. That's right. Or am I just... Oh, here it is. He's right here. ADZ Mac, yeah. Oh, he's won most of them, too. 75%. Jeez. And he's got like 900... Oh, my God. Got like 900 Curious Badges just from that. Man. I should be doing the Naval Arena more. And, of course, I just saw Lancet up there because he, I know, wants that, the new figurehead for sure. He's won most of his. Wow, jeez. How do they win all of them? There's like 4 different teams. I guess eventually the meta will become like known and people will actually start competing better in that arena. More knowledgeably and such. For now everybody's just kind of learning what it is, and so if you know what's going on in that arena then you've probably got a more likely chance to win. Man, I cannot get 1v1 sparring arenas across servers, just not popping. Just missed it. Just missed the bell. Hey, we got one. Okay, hold on. Let me just loot this guy. And then let me go over there. Cool. Finally. Let's see what plates Darkrunner I'm up against this time. And then I'm stuck in a black screen. Okay. Ah, there we go. Oh, wait, I didn't see who it was. I wonder if they saw who I was. Whatever, I'm just gonna keep doing what I normally do, which is go leather, and then I want to see what class he is and if he's using plate, and that'll tell me what damage type I do. Oh look, a plate. A plate Darkrunner. How did I know I would get one? Oh, wait, what? No, hold on. I don't understand some of these things, man. Like, I think I know what's going on again. I think it's just because my screen, once again. Oh, fuck. God damn it. I can't be playing in widescreen. It does not work. I can't play this way. It's impossible. Everything feels off. All the distances are off. I can't land bells properly. I can't do Hellspear properly. Jeez, this is a huge bug. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna let him clear off his buffs there. Especially Liberation. I need that off for sure. Ugh, these plate Darkrunners, man. That's all they do. Alright, no problem, sweetheart. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, there we go. No! Okay, how did he land that? Actually, I'm actually genuinely curious. How did he land that? Okay, he's tripped. Oh, fuck. Okay, he's shackled for 5 seconds. It doesn't matter though because I can't do any damage to him. Okay, he's tripped again. Silence, but I don't think that's... Oh, I just used the thing to heal. Okay, I really do not like this plate Darkrunner crap in the arena. This isn't cool. Oh, I'm not screwed by Jared or QT. I'm screwed by his plate buff. He's got 80% resistances to melee. I mean, that's not... If I was wearing plate, he'd still kill me because he's still a Darkrunner. You know, I thought this would get fixed because of the, there's no more defensive fighter in the arena, but it actually got worse. I can't believe that. They actually made it even worse. And look, every single time you leave or go into the arena, you have to go back to this wide mode. Like, this is the balancing crap that I was really afraid would happen. Instead of making the game more balanced with that defensive, with the plate buff in the arenas, they made it worse. How is it possible? How could they have possibly done that? And think that that was good? Because now it is actually impossible to kill Darkrunners in the arena who are wearing plate. Not only are they classes designed for 1v1, and useless in raid versus raid in my personal opinion. Because, you know, it's why go for one target when you go for many, yeah. But anyways, not only are they that kind of a class, but now you can't even kill them because they have 80% resistances. I mean, this isn't anything on the players. This is all on XL Games, who created a defense buff that's that powerful. And it's worse than it was before. And people, of course, are going to take advantage of that because they just want to win every single time. It just doesn't make any sense to me. In 3v3, of course, you get punished if you use plate, because if they have a mage at all, you're dead instantly. But, you know, why rock, paper, scissors like that in 1v1? It's just, it's really weird. It's not even rock, paper, scissors, actually, because you can see what class your opponent is before you start. So then it just doesn't even become a question. It's not even rock, paper, scissors, it's just you win, as long as you're in the arena with this person. What server is this? Unsatisfied FAP? This is Kraken server. But of course we can do cross-server arenas anywhere. Thing is, with 4.5, Darkrunner's obviously getting just crushed into the ground. It's completely useless. In my opinion, it's nothing like it is now in 4.5. There's no attack speed bonuses. There's no, you can't break out a CC. Even trying to CC people is going to be insanely hard because it's always going to be 2 or 3 step combos, which could parry. So, I mean, if people are playing Darkrunner right now, okay, fine. They'll have to relearn the entire game later. That's no big deal. that doesn't really solve the arena buff. Like, that's still, that plate buff is probably still going to be 80% resistances, and people are just going to find another way to abuse it as much as possible. So I don't know, it's like that's the kind of thing that I'm afraid of. Like, yeah, the rebalancing the game, yeah, it'll feel better in raid versus raid and stuff, and that's kind of the point. To be fair, I shouldn't even be saying anything here, because the game is not a 1v1 game. It's a raid versus raid game. In fact, if they took out the 2 1v1 arenas, I wouldn't care. I don't think anybody would care. The only people that would care are 1v1 classes that are designed for 1v1, and only for that reason. And those guys would care. And you know what? For that reason, you kind of have to keep the arenas, because that's their content. That's what they like to do. But it kind of keeps everybody else out of the arenas, especially right now, when, you know, you're just consistently going up against the same classes every single time. It's worse than it was before. That's the bad part. So, whatever. We'll see if things get changed, but I don't expect anything for about the next 6 to 12 months. Any changes to the arena. We'll see what 4.5 does, though. That'll make things interesting. Unsatisfied, how do you stay online? I'm using, what is it called? I'm using a VPN that actually seems to work. I'm using Ping Zapper, and that has actually, like, been perfectly flawless in terms of staying online. There's no issues whatsoever. So you can give that a try and see if it works. There's a 7-day free trial on it, so that's kind of what I'm using right now. Hopefully I don't need it for more than 7 days, but, yeah. So far I've tried like 4 different VPNs, and this is the only one that's actually worked, and it just works flawlessly. And only for this game, too. Nothing else is getting routed. Only specific sports for what they were using for arcade is being routed, supposedly. So I'm really happy with it. But yeah, now I'm one of those people that just kind of see how everybody is DCing. That sucks. Unsatisfied Fap, yeah, you used yours. Oh, your trial, the last DDoS attack? Oh, I get it. I think it's based on email, though, so you can do what you want with that. You can make a new account, I guess. The thing is, we don't need this for months and months. We only need it for, like, however long these issues are lasting, right? I probably won't need to use it, though. Hopefully this will be down in like 7 days and then we're fine. We'll see. Last time it only lasted a week as well, so generally we should be okay. I don't know if it's clearing up. That's the other problem, is that now I can't even see whether or not it's getting worse or better because I'm not affected by it. Oh, this guy. Did I not? No. Didn't even loot that guy earlier. Alright. Is there anything else we can do in this time? Is anything starting up? Is there any battles happening? Mist Merrill's in a couple of hours. Diamond Shores is open, but I don't know if anybody's actually there. Yeah, I guess nothing's really happening at the moment, huh? Kinda wish that I went to the morning Mist Merrill, but oh well. I wasn't actually streaming then, but I still would have liked to be there. Look at all this honor that I'm getting. I actually really like how much honor you get now. And it is double loot, but still, you get so much honor just from farming. Yeah, I mean, since it's double loot, I guess I could say that I would have gotten half of all these amounts if it was a normal day. But just the fact that you can farm this from mobs is great. That's awesome. Although I wonder if I'm getting any honor from killing a fish. Let's see. I haven't gotten any honor in the last while since that last arena. Alright. Should I try queuing up for 3v3s again? Actually, yeah, let's do that. So guys, if you're on NA servers and you want to participate in 3v3s, feel free to queue up. You can do that now. Let's see what we can get. Looks like GR is over, so we might be able to pick up some more people now for 3v3s. Might even be able to do a Naval Arena. We'll see. I want to try all that stuff. What? Oh, he's dead. There we go. Unsatisfied FAP. He ran DR before it was cool in Alpha. Kept getting wrecked in raid stuff. Yeah, back then it was Archer was the most overpowered one. But since then he switched to Caster and never went back. Yeah, Caster's fine too. In general, Casters are just really good in raid versus raid because you can do damage to multiple targets. That's like the most useful thing. And any assassin classes, their goal is really just to kill off healers, mages that are doing the AoE damage to your team, and archers who are doing AoE, CC, and stuff. Thebbuster. Actually, how do I say your name? Like, if I were to say your name out loud, many numbers and letters guy, how would you say your name out loud? Because, you know, it's tough for me. I'm horrible with names as it is. You think that people who play DR should try it to play other classes? I'd highly... So I've been saying this a lot. I highly recommend everybody playing any freaking Aromancy 1v1 class like Enigmatist and Darkrunner. I highly recommend playing a different class because those classes are going to change so much in the 4.5 skill changes that you're going to feel like you're insanely left behind. They're so different than there is no such thing as attack speed anymore from Aromancy. So that alone is a big deal because you don't get the global cooldown that you normally would. That, you won't get all of the crowd control breaks either, so learning how to play classes like that right now, I mean, it's fine if you want to just farm stuff, which is what most people do. But once those skill changes come in, if you're not ready for the fact that you're not going to be doing a lot of CC and you're not going to be able to get out of CC, then you're going to be insanely far behind. And that's just that. Like, you're going to have to relearn the game. If you don't like it, you're going to quit the game because it's not going to feel good to you and you don't want to relearn it. And that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that people are going to quit the game instead of trying to learn how to play it in this other way. In a way that everybody is now stuck, not just, you know, the classes that don't play Aromancy. And, I mean, if you've noticed, I don't use Bondbreaker, and I've never used Bondbreaker. I don't rely on Bondbreaker, because if somebody trips me, I'm dead. That's fine. I'm okay with that. It's not a big deal to me. Instead, I've learned how to play around even getting snared, slowed, or anything at all. I've played around those facts. And you'll see that I'm not even using Retribution for the immunity to fear or slow. Because I don't want to have the luxury of having immunity to fear or slow, because that stuff is not... It doesn't exist in 4.5, so why would I train with it now? Yes, I use Silence, because that does remove fear. But really I'm using Stillness because it silences everybody around me. And while that is going away, also, from Occultism, that point is probably just going to end up going to Boneyard, which is in Archery currently, but going to Occultism. So I wanted something else to play around with to make things feel a little bit better. Because I don't know what else I'd use in here. Probably Mana Force? Nah. I don't know. Probably nothing. But this isn't like the worst thing in the world. This isn't like, you know, a 5-second immunity to snare or anything. It's not a 5-second immunity to stun. It's just a brush it off. That's all. You get rid of fear or silence the opponent. In general, though, if people don't start practicing now, then, like I said, they're gonna feel very left behind at the end. And it's not a good feeling when the whole game changes on you and everything that you've done for 3 years is useless. I get that. You know, people are gonna want to quit. But if you practice early, it's not gonna be as big of a problem. So even if Darkrunners want to continue playing Darkrunner, at least get rid of Bondbreaker, get rid of Shrug It Off, get rid of Liberation, because that's not a thing either. Get rid of your Inspire stacks, and then do whatever you want. And then practice, and you'll be pretty much closer to where you're going to be in 4.5. Honestly. But nobody's going to do that because they want to win every single time. And I get that. I understand that. But, you know, it's not just about winning. You should also be trying to learn how to become a better player. And a lot of people aren't really into that kind of a thing. So that's why I'm afraid that people are going to be leaving after that 4.5 patch. Is because the whole game is going to, you know, flip tables on them. Nobody's going to want to try to relearn. And that's that. That's just how it's going to be. So I don't know. I'm afraid of that. I actually am, because that could really kill off the population. So many people play Dark Runner, and so many people play Enigmatist, that if suddenly we lost a majority of that population, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. Tricler 4.5 fresh start. I don't know. They haven't announced anything there. They said that the next fresh start isn't even going to be early 2018, but maybe sometime in 2018. My guess is they're going to do a similar fresh start server as to what Korea is doing, where it's like they call it a classic server, where everybody starts at level 50. It's using the 4.5 balance changes, but everybody starts at level 50, or not starts at level 50, is capped at level 50, as well as you can only get like Ethereum gear as the latest, and then they just upgrade it over time. I think that's what they're planning on doing. But first that has to get released in Korea, and then after that we have to get our 4.5 update, and then probably after that we'll see a fresh start server. But personally, I don't like fresh start servers. That's, in my opinion, fresh start servers are just a band-aid solution to the bigger problem of gear disparity. And I've come up with my own solutions to gear disparity that I'm still very much a fan of, that I would like to see them actually put through. Because then a new player can come into the game and get enough gear to feel great. That's really the goal. And then you don't need fresh start servers, because anybody can feel fine in any server. But nope, fresh start servers are easier to do, they're more efficient because they make more money, and you don't have to do that much to change it. So that's, you know, from a business perspective, I don't see them fixing the gear disparity. They'll just keep opening up fresh start servers, and it sucks. And it kills off the population of legacy servers for people who want to go play there. I still don't know how to say your name, by the way. Thebster. But why don't you use Summon Wraith? It's pretty good to combo with Whirlwind Slash. Actually, you cannot combo Summon Wraith with Whirlwind Slash for Trip. That actually doesn't work. Unless they've changed something, because last time I tested that was maybe 6 months ago. I was curious about it. Oh, maybe actually about a year ago, to be fair. So maybe they did change something with it. But I don't use it anyways because it has, not only does it suck up so much mana, but it also has a 1 minute cooldown, or even a 1.5 minute cooldown if you're using the one you have to place. And because it has such a high cooldown, I don't want to even think about it. I don't want to use it. I don't want to do any of that. The high cooldown is like a really big problem that I try to have as low cooldown stuff as I can. So that's most of the reason why. Mikos, if they do only 50 server, that's going to be perfect. But see, that's not the end, right? Everybody gets level 50, and then eventually they're going to release level 55, and then eventually they're going to release Delphinod gear, and then eventually they're going to release Ionod gear, and then eventually they're going to release Aeronor gear. They're just doing it slower, that's all. But it doesn't mean by any means that that it's not going to eventually become a legacy server. It's just going to take longer to get to that. So for a while it's going to be really fun, and then they're going to start giving you access to all these crazy OP things, and it'll just become the same thing all over again. So it's not perfect, but it is cool. Like, I get why it's fun. I would like that too, but I don't want people to leave our servers for that. Like, I don't want to do that. You know, it sucks. It's not... I want people to come onto all these servers and actually feel useful. I want the gear disparity fixed. That's what I want. Unsatisfied FAP, that's what it was called. I was trying to tell your brother about the classic fresh start server, and you only do fresh start to farm Apex. Magus, you seem to care more about Arcade than Tryon. Just got in the stream, by the way. I mean, Tryon cares about Arcade. I mean, I talk to Muzzy a lot. They give a shit about this game. They really do. They give a really strong shit. I don't know how... I made that sentence sound horrible. I'm sorry. No, they care about this game. The problem isn't that, you know, they care or don't care about the game. The problem is they don't have any control over the game. This isn't theirs. You know, the product belongs to XL Games. It's all them. And I get that. I understand how this works. I've been in game development. I perfectly understand how the developer and publisher thing works, and it sucks. You know, it sucks to have to deal with that. So, you know, Muzzy's doing all he can to get all of our information and show XL Games, guys, this is what needs to happen, this is what needs to change, here's all the bugs. And XL Games is like, well, alright, we'll put it in a priority list, let's make a couple JIRAs open for it, here we go, we're going to assign a developer for it eventually, when we're past all this other stuff, and then it just takes time. But, you know, Trion doesn't have the power to develop the game. So this is how they're stuck. And Russia's in the same spot as well. Even Korea's in the same spot. Even Korea's asking for changes like what we want.
Unit
and it just takes a while to actually occur. But, you know, Trion, what else can they do besides say, yep, we know about the problem? They can't. They can say, okay, we've told XL Games, but then they can keep pushing on them to make changes, but then it still takes weeks to actually get stuff done, right? Because it's not Trion's game. But anyways, that's just my 2 cents on it from my experience. Ever since Muzzy came into power as the CM for Arcade, things have been really, really nice in terms of, like, everything has been so transparent, because he's got his Discord open. You can just talk to him there. And I talk to him as much as I can about anything. Everybody does. And I see those conversations. And he literally says, guys, this was a really good forum thread. Go talk about it more so that I can bring it to XL Games. I could literally show them the forum post. And he does that. So it's been a lot more transparent for sure, and that's kind of empowered people like me to go out there and make forum posts, do stuff, because I know it's being read. So I like that. But I definitely do not want to say, oh, Trion doesn't care about the game, because they do. If they cared anymore, then everybody would be questioning why they haven't, like, really attacked XL Games over some stuff, because I feel like they have, but they just can't say it out loud because that would sound really bad for the publisher to be like, yeah, XL Games isn't doing what we want. It sounds really bad for a publisher to say that, so they just can't, you know? Alright, sorry, that's my spiel about that. Unsatisfied FAP, just copy and paste. Try and just copy pasta from Excel with, like, code and editing. What do you mean by that? Trion's got their own development team. They actually make really good games, honestly. They do. Their development team is really good. Have you tried playing Trove? Trove is like an amazing game. It's kind of a kid's game, but it's like they know their audience for that. They know how to talk to them. They know how to develop around that, and it's good. And Atlas Reactor is also a really good game. Like it's a very unique sort of concept game that, you know, really makes people work together and feel good about that. So yeah, it's good. I can't say anything bad about them. It's just the publishing, they got kind of screwed over here. And in general, publishing is hard. I mean, you can see how Destiny 2 is going. Blizzard's probably taking some knack at it, but because Destiny 2 is developed by a company that knows English, it's easier to just talk to them directly than it is to go through Activision Blizzard. Because Activision Blizzard is publishing it. Mycos, what's your gear, by the way? You seem to kill these things pretty easy. You can see all my gear in if you just type in chat !gear. And you'll see the gear. The Lunagem values aren't correct in there because I don't think I can put the new Lunagems into them, but the gear is generally correct, so you can at least see it that way. You can kind of guess as to what gems I'm using. I mean, in all of my weapons and bows, there's crit, so that's gonna give you pretty much the info that you need. I would think. But yeah, it is a very, very crit-heavy build. Absolutely. It's remove all defenses, throw in crit like crazy, and you become a nightmare in raid versus raid. It's fun. Different kind of way to play. I die a lot, but it's expected, so I don't feel bad about it. Okay, actually, have I been getting any honor from these fish? I don't think I have gotten one. Maybe the fish don't give honor. Which would kind of throw away my point of everything in Aurora gives honor. Huh. Yeah, maybe the fish don't give honor. Wow. Has anybody been able to farm these fish and get honor out of them? Can we get some confirmation on that? Cold-blooded, what is that? See, I love questions like that. Cold-blooded is a dungeon level 31 gear. So you can see it right here. It's a level 31 armor you get from BC, from a couple of dungeons that are low level. Yes, I'm into my end game gear. I'm actually not kidding. I'm not planning on upgrading anything. This is an upgrade for me. Because look how much crit damage it gives. It's actually, they buffed the crit damage between 3.5 and 4.0. It gives, instead of 7% crit damage, it gives 7.7% crit damage. Dude, are you high 20 for 7? Well, that's the thing, you know, I'm not trying to survive. I don't care about surviving, I just want to kill people. So there you go. It's easy. No problem. The thing is, I'm not like, I don't just go with what other people do. I do research myself, I figure things out, I run the numbers, and I come up with my own decisions. But I'm not going to go Obsidian gear just because everybody else is and because it makes sense. Instead, I play in a way where I can just survive just fine by using mobility skills to get away from things like melee attacks. And in Raid vs. Raid, use things like mounts and pets and gliders to, you know, give myself a much better opportunity to not die than most people do. And it's just fun that way. I like playing the game that way. It kind of breaks the game in a way, but I like that. My co-host, man, I would just get this gear and farm like a monster. My server's dying anyways. You can, why not, right? And just keep in mind, you also take... Well, I guess if you're just farming mobs, I guess it's fine. But keep in mind that... you know, I also have like all these crit gems. Now, granted, before the patch I had 140% crit damage. And that's a lot, obviously. But now I have more than ever before, so... And this is all base, obviously. Now I have 188% crit damage base, and like 55% crit rate base, and in battle it just goes up like crazy, so... You can see what my crit rates are right now. This is in-battle crit rates. Pretty regular in-battle crit rates. Crit rates and crit damages. It's fun. It's a different way to play. I just, in PvP, it's like insanely fun for me. Even though, you know, I end up dying a lot when I make a mistake. When I don't make a mistake, it feels good. Yeah, the new gems are actually crazy. People really don't understand the effects of this new sort of crit-intensive system. But I don't know, we'll see. As people continue to gem up more, we'll see how Raid vs. Raid changes. But definitely doesn't do too much to help the gear disparity problem that I keep talking about. The thing is that what I really want is to get you know, the Cold-Blooded Jerkin and the Cold-Blooded Boots. I want to get them all the way up to Eternal. I know, Eternal, great, I get it. They're easier to farm, it's just still really expensive to try to regrade them like that. But man, I'd have extra gem sockets, it's great. That's the only reason I want them for that, is because of the extra gems. I'll have a little bit of extra resilience, or I'll have more movement speed, it's great. That would be all that I want. But I probably won't be going for that for a long time. Not until everything is socketed with tier 2 gems. I've still got a few of those to go. Yeah, exactly. The whole game is kind of a one-shot fiesta now because of the amount of crit gems that everybody's using. And the amount of crit rate. I mean, the crit rate you can put into your helmet is 9% of anything. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so that's how it goes. I don't know, but do I like to play the game in a way that makes me have fun? Yeah, that's why I play. I'm a solo player, and I've played this game solo since it came out. I mean, I have friends all over the place. But I can play solo because I have fun. Because I do things that are stupid to me, and manage to still work. If this stuff didn't work from the beginning, I would have tried something else that was also stupid, but this is just the most stupid things that I could have come up with, and it works just fine, so it's fun. I enjoy the video game. I think that is the most important thing in any video game that you play. If you're not enjoying it, then just don't play the game. A lot of people aren't enjoying arcades right now, and instead of just not playing the game, they go in the forums and yell about it, without actually coming up with their own suggestions and stuff, and then they stop playing and they still come back a year later and say bad things. If you don't like a game, just stop playing it. Let other people play it. And in my case, I'm just going to play it because it's fun to me. And That's the important part. Alright, wait, I should be queuing up for something. Let's try 3v3s. So if you guys are on NA servers and you want to queue up for 3v3s, the balanced ones, go for it. We can do that now. See if 3v3s can happen. I really want to do Naval Arena though. We'll see if we can get that queue to happen later. Mycos, you believe that it's because they used to like the game and they don't like it anymore. And they want that back, you know? Yeah, absolutely. I do. And Tryon has said that, and I agree with it, and everybody says it. Everybody knows it. People like this game. And the only reason why everybody yells about it is because we care about it, and we want it to be good again. It makes perfect sense. You're right. That's a fair point. So, yeah, it makes sense why they come back a year later and yell about it, because they want it to be good, you know? So... I don't know. I just, people have very unconstructive discussions about that when really you have a good opportunity that if you know what you're talking about, you can have a pretty useful discussion and try to fix things. But it still comes down to Excel Games actually doing it. Alright, we'll do our normal thing with leather sets and melee. On our team, we've got a Spellsinger and a Spellsinger, so if any of them go plate, they're screwed instantly. On the other hand, I have to defend both of these guys because they can't actually take away CC. So they've got a Cloth Dude over there, an Enigmatist, as well as somebody with, ooh, they've got a Demonologist, wow. And then somebody with Plate, who's going to be like the first target instantly because he'll just instantly die. So in this arena, of course, it's going to be very, very quick battles. Very, very aggressive because of how small the arena is. Their friends are all the way over here, so I doubt that the Dark Runner has extended this far. That guy has now used his God's Whip, so he doesn't have it anymore for about 30 seconds, which is really good. We can take advantage of that. I'm about to get out of stealth, so did that guy. They're trying really hard to kill the Dark Runner, and of course, it's really easy to kill the Dark Runner because we have two mages, and that guy decided to go plate. And going plate in this arena is super risky because again you risk the fact. Oh whoa, he actually used his healing. Oh no, that's a different guy, never mind. Anyways, you risk the fact that the mage will just one-shot you. So that Dark Runner took a really bad move there. So they're at a huge disadvantage just because we can kill one of their players almost instantly. Unless that Dark Runner, like, literally gets on top of us and kills both of our dudes that quickly, this isn't going to go well for them. And you can see that already. It's just an absolute death for that dude. Every time. Now, I want to find the other guy. I don't care too much about this fight. I want to find the other dude. There he is. And so there he is using Frigid Tracks. I'm just going to use... there? Oh, what was I using there? Sorry. I was using... Hellspear and Silence, so that this mage couldn't do anything, because he wasn't using Liberation for the immunity to Silence. He's trying to kill me, that's fine. Him just kind of staying on me doesn't really do too much. He's got an unassailable proc, so we couldn't hit him there for a second, but again, it's 3 versus 1 at the end, so it's pretty easy to finish off that fight. And again, the only reason we really won there was because their Dark Runner went to plate. It was just super easy to kill him off. And because we managed to have 2 mages, so... very, very heavy favored for my team in that one. I think the most they could have done was play super aggressively and just try to kill off one of our mages that quickly. But if they were focusing on me, then that's not what they wanted to do to keep their Dark Runner alive. We'll see very quickly here if the Naval Arena is up. I guess not. Okay, so let's go back into 3v3s. I'll be using more Bruiser badges, so feel free to queue up. Mycos, if you want to see my build, it's in the same place as the gear. There's just a tab at the top for skills. Keep in mind it doesn't show Abyssal or Ancestral skills, but you can see what I'm playing with there. Yeah, I am using things like Forward Drop Back, because I'm weird, and it's hilariously good with Sunder Earth. And I'm using the Boop Overwhelm, because I'm starting to get a good feel for that. Actually, really a good feel for the Boop Overwhelm. I like it a lot. A lot better than I thought I would. Alright, I need to turn on wide mode again, because I always need to do that every time I go in and out of this arena. Wait, is that guy wearing full? Oh my god, this guy has full Leviathan gear. Holy crap. Oh no, not full. Just the shirt. That's still really cool looking. I've never seen it in person. Nice. Pretty cool. Some sexy looking armor that he's got there. Arctic Knight. Hi, I haven't played in a long time, so I feel like a fresh tune. So far, you noticed a lot of past quests gone, and you're still trying to figure out the best gear and setup to use. Honestly, the best thing I can say is just have fun with it. But join up with the guild and ask questions. That's always the best thing you can do in order just to feel better about the game, to feel better about doing stuff. So we got an Enigmatist on our team, as well as the Spellsinger. And an Arctic, if you give me a little bit more info on what you're trying to achieve, I can maybe help you out, but getting opinions from your guild is always best, and making your own opinions as well based off of what other people do is good. But don't just let other people tell you what to do. Come up with your own ideas. Alright, so this guy's once again opening up with God's Whip. He doesn't have it for 30 seconds now, which is good. Got a nice long cooldown on that. Battle might not start for 30 seconds though, so we might have it again before the beginning. But my stealth is about to run out. He ran into there with Freezing Earth, which is a little strange. Oh, and they're just obliterating the Dark Runner. Just completely focusing fire on him. Now I'm getting focused here. I'm gonna go ahead and just run away as much as I can. Oh no, they actually caught me mid-run. Shit. Alright, let's kill off the Wailing Dead really quickly here. But unfortunately I'm down. Doesn't matter though, my team is doing just a good enough job killing off the other two people. And again, the enemy's kind of focused on me. I'm not the real worry in here, to be fair. Even though I know how to disable people and stuff, the real worry is the two mages who can do AoE damage, pull people together. They know what they're doing. And if the enemies are focusing on killing me, that's exactly what I want them to do. So me just kind of running around, throwing asunder Earth and staying in it to take more damage, that's exactly what we want to happen. And there we go, we're playing super aggressively, trying to kill off the Dark Runner that quickly. Because, again, we have two people that can just obliterate him that easily. And so I might actually pop in there. Ooh, I gotta help out my team here. I have to help out my team here, but somehow I got frozen. Wait, what? I actually got frozen somehow, even though I was nowhere near. Like, I was actually belling over the thing. And yet somehow... Oh, now they've actually killed both of my teams. So, yeah, so they've done exactly what they needed to do in order to win. I have to go for that guy, but I can't. Ah, jeez. I was just completely stopped there by Summon Wraith. Way too slow of an attack speed there to actually do anything. But they did exactly what they needed to do. They went for both of the mages first. I don't know how they both died that quickly. I wasn't paying too much attention. But it's exactly what happened. So, all we have to do... Wow. What the hell? How did he do that? What are the chances? Oh shit, he's using... I can't do anything about lightning. Crap. Crap. I actually can't do anything about that. Run! Okay. Distress is off. I can just heal up here and then just kill the rest of the guys. Alright. I'm inside of AoE here, but I can use Silence to kill off the Summon Wraith pretty quickly. And then just, he's using Freezing Arrow against me. That's going to hit. Might kill me, but that's okay. It's just a 3v1 at the end there. No problem. It looks like this guy just DC'd as well. Whew. That was actually crazy. I used a bell and Bell takes you over freezing steps. I'm actually very surprised that I got caught in freezing steps there. It still feels like the cross-server arena has like a little bit of weird desync lag. In fact, not even a little bit. I think there's a big amount of desync in there. But, I mean, the more practice I get under the desync, the better it feels, so it's all good. Arctic Knight, at the moment you're doing Dagger Spell. Alright, that's fine. So you're going to be doing a lot of, you're going to want to probably get some kind of magic weapon. You'll want to get probably enough defense to keep you alive because you have less sort of, less mobility than you would if you had like Battle Rage or something. So, I mean, I don't know. If you have any questions, I can try to ask them. But in general, that's fine. You just keep playing, doing what you're doing, and you'll come up with ways to make your build and stuff, and to make the game feel better for you. I'd advise to take a look at the equipment encyclopedia, which you can get at the bottom of your inventory, and just look through different weapons, look through different things, see what makes you feel like what seems interesting to you to try out through all of these different items. And just mess around with things and have fun with it, because that's probably the best way to play as any class in the game, is to keep your mind open for what you can do as a class. But yeah, definitely join up with a guild, make friends, talk to them, and hang out with them, because that's always the best way to progress. I play as a solo player, but don't use me as an example, because that's just generally how I always operate. It's just what's most comfortable for me, is to do things on my own. But I found a way to do that. I mean, I do that. It's not a big deal. But in general, yes, joining a guild is super, super important. And yeah, it doesn't look like these fish actually give you any honor things. Huh. Okay, so not every mob in Aurora actually drops honor. Only certain ones. The fish are nice because they give you ancestral crates, as well as these Karanord shipwright bags, which is good. But yeah, if they don't drop honor, then that devalues them a lot. Of course, I don't know if it's better or not to have these shipwright design bags, though, than having honor. Because I really need honor right now. I think most people do. Let's try to go to the Naval Arena. So, guys, Naval Arena is cross-server. If you're on North America servers, feel free to queue up for the Naval Arena now. And we'll have that happen. It'll be good, hopefully. What server am I going through with Ping Zapper? I'm choosing the server that I'm playing on. So, since the servers are hosted in Texas, you're probably best choosing... oh gosh, what was it? Was it Central South, probably, for US? But yeah, try to choose the location of where the servers are if you are looking for performance. And in those cases, it might help a lot, because it's South Central. You know, it's like around Texas, where you want to be kind of avoiding the actual traffic. That's where you want it to go from, for sure. The reason is because that's what's being targeted at the moment. So all of the Comcast routers there, everything there that Comcast owns is being targeted by DDoSing. So if you want to avoid that particular area, you want to probably choose that exact spot. And then you won't be affected by the DDoSing. You'll avoid it, essentially, by routing your traffic a different way. Michael's quick question: what makes your class better than a DR? Because you give too much mobility for 2 CC strikes skills, basically. Or do you just enjoy this way more? Well, obviously I enjoy it way more, because otherwise I wouldn't be playing it for 3 years. But kind of, there's no such thing as better or worse, right? DR, Dark Runner, is a 1v1 class. That's what they do. They're exceptionally good at 1v1. Why? Because of the CC breaks. They can ensure that they will get all of their moves out before the opponent has a chance to do anything. That's the whole point. Why do I like Executioner? Because I can take a section of a raid versus raid battlefield, make it completely inoperable, kill somebody, and get out of there. Of course, I'm getting out of there using mounts, I'm getting out of there using gliders, whatever else I can in order to do it, because I like to abuse the things given to me in raid versus raid, and that's kind of what makes up for my mobility. At the same time, triggering things like Deflect and Retaliate lets me do things like Bell more, and I use Bell or behind enemy lines to get around the battlefield a lot. But at the same time also, and I have to get better at this, Shadow Circle is a huge, huge mobility move that allows you to teleport to anyone at a 30-meter distance that's inside of the circle. So it's cool. Like there's a lot of options I can do here. So obviously I'm using the Abyssal Occultism here at the moment. But I'll be switching to Shadowplay Occultism once 4.5 comes out. It's just they're changing Shadowplay Occultism so much there that it's not worth me practicing with. But that's kind of the idea of what I'm doing with my classes. It's very raid versus raid focused. It's not a 1v1 focused class. I never really focus on 1v1s because those are mostly just down to parry rates and CCs anyways, and that's not really a skill, that's just RNG and being able to get to a certain location quicker and ping, you know. So I'm more of a raid versus raid focused guy. Raid versus raid is really what people should be hopefully focusing on, because It just feels much more fun. You know, that's where raid versus raid, you actually have to pay attention to everything going on around you, keeping in mind what everybody is doing, what effects are being cast where, and positioning is super important, and that kind of stuff is insanely fun for me. There we go. Mycos, when you say raid versus raid, do you mean pugs or guild versus guilds? Because you play anything without Auramancy. Oh, if you play anything without Auramancy, the enemy just gets you every time. I mean, I've played for a long time without Auramancy. I never played with Auramancy, so I've gotten used to it. You can take the time and try to get used to it and learn how to play that way. It's not going to be easy. And like I say in all of my video, like in those the how to Arcade PvP videos, if you're going to play a new class, you have to learn it. It's going to take time, and you're going to lose a lot. But if you're dedicated enough, then it's fine, and you'll make it work. But in general, I mean anything, because I've done guild versus guild stuff as well. I have joined up with the nation at some point and done, you know, big raid versus raid stuff in the past. And I do a lot of pug stuff at the moment, like Mistmero, or whenever people come and try to kill us at CRGR. I'm part of those as much as I can be. So pretty much all that kind of stuff is kind of the goal with my build, and it's just fun. Mikos, you were playing Shadowblade for a while, but had to change to VR when you joined an actual guild. Is there any particular reason? Because I don't join guilds that tell me what class to play. I think that's obvious. Most people, actually nowadays, most people understand who I am and what I do, and they don't even bother. When I joined the Player Nation, nobody said anything. Even though they were consistently telling other people to play other classes, nobody would say a word to me. And it was hilarious, because I think the only reason they do it is because they didn't even want to get close to me. It's just freaking weirdo that plays Executioner, but he actually knows how to kill me. Like, so it's funny. I think people know that, hey Zab, how's it going, man? I think people know not to mess with me. But that's just because, again, I know what I'm doing with my class. I'm very, very efficient with it, I hope. You know, that's always my goal. So, that's just how it goes. Oh, it's your decision, I see, because you were feeling useless, not being able to get within their backline. Well, if you're playing Shadowblade, you're not going to get in their backline. That's not your goal. Your goal, most likely, is to be in the front lines, and not actually to go and assassinate someone, because you don't have that opportunity to. Shadowblade specifically would most likely be protecting your team, and that's a very efficient way to protect your team. Keep it, you know, you're going to kill their DRs that are in your backline. So it's just something to keep in mind. Oh, Zeb, all right, you're the boat driver. Go. You got this, Zeb. I believe in you. pick the boat that's the freaking this. Do whatever you want. You're fine. I believe in you. All right, I gotta turn back to wide view now. Oh, you don't want to drive, Zeb? Oh, come on. Finally 5-man. Been getting a lot of 3-mans. That's what people are saying in party chat here. Pick the high-speed boat, Zeb. The one with, like, the high-speed cannons. Alright, I'll drive, but pick the high-speed cannon boat. I'll drive, but pick the high-speed cannon boat. That one is really good with the buffs you get around the place. Plus, you can collect souls better. Oh, he already got the large caliber one? Oh, okay. No problem. He already got the large caliber one. That's fine. I just tried to use drop back. I completely forgot. You can't, doesn't exactly work that way in this arena. Alright, you already got this boat, that's fine. We'll deal with it, no big deal. I'll drive here. So, oh man, a full 5 team is actually really cool. So I'm excited. Oh, I don't think I can get that one. Okay, I got it, nice. We got people on both sides of the cannons, this looks good. Okay. Oh, there's a big fish. We got to avoid that. We actually want to go into here to get the buff, so let's go and try to do that. So I'm not going to be focusing on chat here for just a little bit. As you can see, I might be just a bit busy with having to drive a boat, which actually requires a lot more patience than it looks. So I'll be doing that for just a bit here. Come on. Oh, I got to get the purple buff, man. Oh, I think the fish pushed us. That's what happened. Why I'm being, like, sucked into this wall. It's because the fish actually pushed us into the wall. Oh god, it's taking forever to turn. Come on, boat. Come on. Come on. You could do this. Duh. Gah. Okay. Alright. Okay. We're good. Let's get out there now. That's kind of why I wanted the high-speed boat, is because it's a little bit better, I think. It has that ability where you can do damage to your boat to go faster as well. But you can just repair the boat really nicely in this. Repairing the boat in this, by the way, Zab, if you're listening, is really powerful. You probably know this already. Man, we gotta repair the boat all the time. It's so good. People text all the time, you got this. That's not true. Not me. I don't text all the time. I don't do that. Alright, we got a really good buff with large caliber cannons. Obviously that's good if we want to go up against other players. And if we want to just collect all of these things. Also, it's really good if I want to just ram into that ship and kill it. So, that's what we're going to do. And he's afraid of us, this ship over there. He's like, crap, he's got the purple buff. Get away from him. And he's right. He's right to be very afraid because I'm coming. Come on. Oh, got him. And he's down. Which is, again, the purple buff is insanely powerful. So, good stuff. But we're going to be coming up against another boat here, and we only have about a minute and a half left on our buff. Most likely we're just going to pass him by, though. So, let me activate the super powerful cannons here, and let them just go nuts. Well, they went nuts. Good enough. That boat is actually in the lead. Oh, no, we're in the lead. That boat is second. So we're probably going to go around the place and fight him again. Which is fine, but I want to get a buff before then. I think all the buffs are actually taken. Oh, shit. Oh, we want to get away from that. Hold on. Get away from that. Get away from big fish. I do not want to be there for big fish. I guess they can kill big fish, right? We've got 48 seconds left in the buff. Oh my god. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen, and it happened. So what happens if you kill big fish? Does it, like, do anything? Do you get a bunch of souls or something? Should we go kill him? Because he's, like, almost dead. Should we kill big fish? Oh my god, I kind of want to kill big fish. We have, like, the best opportunity right now. Okay, no, this is bad. This is a stupid idea. What am I doing? This is a terrible idea. Okay, I'm turning around. Fuck big fish. We're not killing it. This is going to be really hard, though, to pull out of this. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. Perfect. Oh, man. Okay, this is good. I want to buy the buff for Kraken. Yeah, seriously. The buff is so good. Oh, this guy doesn't have any sails. Okay, we got a shot off during the thing. Okay. We're not in the lead anymore. The green ship, which is these guys right here, are actually in the lead. So we just made a full circle and we couldn't kill them this time. Looks like they're going to go up against the red ship. So if we're lucky at all, we should be okay. This ship in the middle, though, is just having a grand old time. The yellow guys. They don't look like they're doing very well. But do the buffs respawn? Like, can I go and get a buff later or no? Is that it? I don't actually know. Oh, left side, left side. Yeah, let's get these left ones. Oh, it looks like the green guys and the red guys killed each other. So we're in the lead now. We didn't get these two on the left, but that's okay. Yeah, on the PTS, by the way, this was a solo thing. They had it made that way by accident. And that was mostly done because they were just showing off the arena during PAX and other game events, so they had the arena as 1v1, v1, v1. So that's why the PTS still had it on there. It was an accident. Alright, I don't want to get next to Big Fish, so let's go around Big Fish. We're just going to sit here for a second while this guy passes. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're fine. Oh, we're not in the lead. Holy crap, green won. Green actually killed red and took all of the souls. Holy shit. We have to go kill green. We don't have a choice unless we want to get second. But are we cool with second? I don't know if we're cool with second or not. Because second would still give you so many coins, but... Oh, we just lost 2 people off the boat. Oh no. Oh no, people are DCing. But most likely everybody's DCing around the whole place. Green, something's happening to them. Their souls are going nuts. I'm not sure why. But let's keep going, I guess. Zab, I hope you're still here and didn't DC. And the other guy too, Spirito. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of crap going on right now with in-game lag. One of Dahuta's barriers has been destroyed and has been unleashed, so I guess the barriers are back up. So now we can go and get one of the buffs if we can pass by one. It looks like we are soon. If you're not first, you're last. Yeah. Yep. I know. We're still. I don't know what the hell's going on with green. I think they're fighting people. Oh, we can get this buff. Do we need this buff actually? Well, let's just get it so nobody else can at least. I don't know what's happening with the green team, but I'm just not gonna think about it because literally no clue what the hell's going on there. But let's grab this so nobody else can at least. Okie dokie. Everything is fixed now. Cool. So one of the ships got destroyed. I wonder which one. Oh, green died! We're good, but red took all their souls. Red took it, so now it's not between us and green anymore, it's between us and red, and we got 4 minutes left in the timer. Can we hold out? Can we survive? I don't know, and I'm kind of afraid to find out. Because anything could still go wrong here during this. There's big fish coming up over there. Can I avoid him? Yeah, I should be able to. I actually could probably just go right into that hole there. Pick up whatever buff might be in that. Holy shit, they have the purple thing. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, I know. We have to avoid them, for sure. Fuck, there's not much I could do. I have an idea. Oh god, there's nothing. There's nothing we could do. There was no avoiding that. That's a bummer. So there really was no avoiding that from our angle. There was nothing I could do. As soon as we saw him, we were screwed. That's why the purple buff is kind of like, it's a bit OP. I think everybody agrees with that. Maybe it'll get nerfed, I don't know. But we still have 3 minutes to go and kill him. Since we died right over here, though, we should be pretty close to him. In fact, red is right there. Oh no, that's green. Never mind. Red is in the lead right now. We want to go find them. We got 2 minutes to go find red and try to kill them off. I don't know if we'll be able to. Oh wow, all these are mythic. I didn't even realize that. What's our collision attack? 175? Yeah, the purple buff is insane. We can go there and try to get this, but we only have 2 minutes. Should we... gotta get mid, he thinks. Okay, we can go to mid. If we can kill red, that's the other option. Oh shit! Fucking big fish is right there! No, I don't want to be here! I don't want to be here. Oh, he's not even attacking us. We're fine. Okay, there's a bunch of souls. Not what I wanted to happen in the slightest. Fuck. What do I do? Shit, 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 shit. I don't want to be here. Something is still pushing us, though. Like, badly. And this is insanely bad. This is not where we want to be right now. We're getting pushed, though, out of here, it looks like. Took a whole bunch. We're actually in second now, but can we actually make it out of the pool? That is the big question. I don't know the answer to. Oh, whoa. Okay, he actually attacked us there. That's not good. Repair? Okay, they are repairing, so we're good. Oh, there's red. They're over there.
Mission accomplished.
Hey, Tenkan! Thanks so... I hope that I said your name right. Thank you so much for subscribing. That's very meaningful. Thank you very much, man. Now let me just finish... we're in first. 56 left. Wait, we're in first? Oh, shit. I don't want to be there, then. Get away. They got 4 seconds left, but they're going to eat up all the souls. If they eat up all the souls... Oh, we did it! Nice! We were so close. Look at how many souls there were. They would have won if they had a few more seconds left. Holy shit. GG. That was great. That was actually really good. Oh my god. YOLO mid take some souls. We actually did that, Tenkan, so... Oh man, that was good. That was a really good fight. I want to do that again. This is why I like the Naval Arena so much, is because it's so interesting. But let me catch up with chat here. And again, thank you so much for subscribing. Now you get to use the good old Eternal Sandwich emote, so congratulations on that. Alright, so let me catch up with chat here. Mykos, you're saying you had an easier time protecting your team as a Hex Warden. Can't play it anymore though, because the two-handed Hex Warden doesn't work that well. But Hex with Teleport Reset was fun. As fuck, and even if you want to try another class, give it a try. Yeah, Hex Warden, I like the idea of Hex Warden for sure, and I mean, again, you get the mobility from it, so it's cool. But you know, if you want to play without Aromancy, it's gonna take a lot of practice, easily. I think that goes without saying. That I mean, if you're gonna play any class that's different, you have to do with a lot of practice. So it's even worse when you're transferring out of using Aromancy, because Aromancy, I don't want to say it like this because everybody takes it the wrong way, but Aromancy is kind of a crutch. And I never mean crutch in a bad way though, because I understand how games work. Like it's people use it to make up for their mistakes, which is good. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Because the more, like, if you make a mistake, you let the opponent stun you, which, can be considered a mistake depending on what happened. It's okay, because, the skill set kind of makes up for it, gives you an ability that lets you, just shrug it off, and then you're good. You just keep fighting. So to play without that suddenly is tough. It's because it's a crutch that it becomes harder to let go of. Because you suddenly have to learn all these other ways to play, and maybe different styles of gameplay that you're just not familiar with, and it's tough to get off of because of that, right? And that's okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just you have to be dedicated if you want to remove Aromancy from your skill set. Now, here's the problem. The problem is, and I don't know, maybe you agree with that, Mykos, maybe you don't, I don't know. But the problem is, in 4.5, Aromancy is not a crutch anymore. It actually loses all that stuff. It loses one of its mobile skills. It loses the ability to remove CC, like stun, for example. It loses the ability to increase your attack speed. And so all of a sudden, anybody who's currently using Aromancy at that point in time will be instantly dropped from having that crutch. And they suddenly have to get used to it again. Like, they have to get used to the whole class and everything all over again. As opposed to if you do it now and you start learning how to get off of Aromancy, if everybody suddenly gets kicked off of it at this exact same time, that becomes an issue. And that's exactly where you start seeing the problems with people quitting the game because they don't feel great, or they feel like they got super nerfed and they don't know how to play anymore, and that's what I'm afraid of course. That's what I keep talking about. So that's why I do encourage people to kind of, don't use things like Shrug It Off and Bondbreaker. Don't use things like Liberation, because that stuff isn't going to exist then. And if you're not already used to that kind of gameplay, then it's going to be a tough thing to... Now you have to get used to it in a short amount of time, otherwise you're just going to continuously feel left behind, So that's hopefully some thought there on what you were talking about, Mykos. Alright, I want to do that again. Let's go back into the Naval Arena, because 50 freaking Curios badges is totally worth it. People are making fun in chat for logging in simulator. Yeah, I get it. Because the thing is, playing with it is hard because others have it. When nobody has it, it's going to be fine, you think. That could be true too, you're right. But then again, the whole game kind of changes in 4.5, so we'll see what ends up happening. We'll get a hint at that once it comes out in Korea. I'm sure that like Kun Kun and everybody's going to be streaming it. That'll be good to see. But I mean, I hope that I'm a sort of example of a player that already plays that way, and it's not entirely, it's not impossible, it's just, again, requires an immense amount of practice. And Executioner itself, it's like, when I started playing it, you know, back when the game came out and such, it's like, I was still learning new things about Executioner years, like 2 years later. I had figured out, oh man, I could actually open up a throw dagger in some cases, especially in cases where my opponent is using freezing steps. I can open up a throw dagger, and that actually gives me enough time to go and stop their freezing steps if they slap me or something, you know? So those kind of openings, those things I actually just learned by trial and error years after I'd started playing. And that's again because I just try new things all the time. And, you know, it's also the idea of you're always learning something new in the game, and if you just let yourself do the same thing over and over again, then you're not really giving yourself the fun you could be having, you know? Tenkan, you're DCing constantly, get the buff as well from the arena. I'm sorry. I would recommend using try using a VPN, because a lot of people are saying that Ping Zapper is insanely good. I've freaking loved it. I've tried 4 different VPNs, and this is the only one that's worked, and it's been working perfectly. And it has a 7-day trial, so give it a try if you want, 10, and that might be able to help you out. Because I haven't DC'd at all, as you can tell. And I was DCing all the time before. Mikos, if you get the Raven Spine, or this cloud thingy, it should be possible. If you're only worried about the mobility part, then yeah, maybe. Ping Zapper, yes. Ping Zapper, sorry. Let me type it into chat here. Is a VPN bannable in any way? No. They've actually said that even, like, specifically because of this scenario, first of all, they've always been fine. But they just, they had to, of course, let everybody know, yeah, we're not going to take action against any of these VPNs, just, it's on your own risk, as usual, you know. If you're going to be using a VPN that's stealing your information, then probably it's on you, you know, it's not on Tryon or anything. But, yeah, they're not going to ban or anything for it, so you're good. You play with 120 ping all day, then actually Ping Zapper might be something you want to look into as, like, maybe a permanent solution then, just to help, sort of, you know, it's just put you on a network that's a little bit faster, a line that's faster, that's all. But give it a try. Definitely give it a try, because it has a 7-day trial. You've got nothing to lose. And it's a very, very good program. It's from a decent company that seems to have a really good network set up for this. So, obviously, I'm not DCing all the time. That goes to show. Aird, him and I were talking, we were trying to figure out solutions to this yesterday. And I told him this morning, or I told him last night that, dude, Ping Zapper is great. And he tried it out and also agrees that, man, this is amazing. So I know it's worked for at least 2 of us. I know it's worked for the person that's talked to me about it. So honestly, I don't even feel the lag in the slightest. So hopefully that helps out your salute. That helps out all of you guys that are listening in on this. Tan and Mikos, all of you guys. Oh, okay. So this week, it looks like their Tryon's live stream is going to be going over the patch notes and going over the issues. They'll also discuss community events, DDoSing, and the compensation for it. Okay. So that's what they're going to be doing today during the Tryon live stream, which is in a couple hours here, right? 2.5 hours, I think. So I'll be watching that, of course. What else is going on here? I'm just looking into Muzzy's Discord right now. You guys are taking note on what people want for compensation. Okay, yeah, got it. Alright, Cool. Have people talked about the auto attack thing that I put up? Nope. Alright. Try the naval arena one more time here. Alright. All caught up with the forums now. Should be good. Oh yeah, by the way, does anybody know, in the marketplace, what are these things in the Gilda shop? What are these things? Has anybody tried getting the building bundles? What is all that? Is it like you get one of these different things? Like these, you get 6 different chalet designs? Does it literally give you 6 different chalet designs? Is it just to get enchanted blueprints or something? Because I don't see a point for these building bundles. It doesn't make any sense to me. Has anybody tried getting them or know somebody who's tried? Oh yeah, somebody talked to Nation Chat that vocation was added back to harvesting. So I forgot about that as well. I don't really do farming or anything, but that's kind of nice for those who are looking for the extra vocation, trying to get their ancestral skills up or whatever. That's good. I guess nobody's tried to get those bundles, huh? Alright, I don't blame you. I would never get one of those bundles without knowing what's actually in them. But I do want to know. Part of me actually wants to go and try to build a mansion, but it's so expensive to do that. Maybe after I finished all of my goals in the game, which is mostly just gearing, I guess, at this point. Then I'll go and try to do stupid things like make a mansion, because that's stupid for me because I don't even farm or anything. Just doing it for fun. What else would I do? Make a mansion. I don't want to work in a boat. I don't really care too much. Even though I have an insanely high machining, and everybody would say, oh man, you should be working on a boat. I'll kind of pass on that. It's really expensive. I don't really do boat combat that much anyways. Eh. I do like the naval arena though. Oh my god, there's so many people here. Guys, queue up for the naval arena, guys. It's active. People are here. You got Viler here, I know him. What else do I know here? I don't know anybody else here. Okay, that's fine. Somebody in chat. I have He's a Pirate blasting that song. I like that it puts everybody into here though first. You can see everybody that's hanging out, who's a part of this. It's cool. Where are we actually right now? Oh, we're all the way over here, it looks like, on the map. Interesting. Alright, do we have 20 people? Yeah, apparently we do. Alrighty, here we go. Oh no. Did we instantly DC there? Uh-oh. Not we, but I should be fine, but I think that guy might have. Alright, who is the captain? He is the captain. I don't know even what to say. Say... Captaining? You're okay with captaining? Just have him do it. I don't want to captain. I actually want to be the guy in the guns. Even though I think I did okay last round. I kind of like cannoneering more than I do driving for some reason, because I like... I don't know. I like shooting things. And I feel like I'm pretty good at it, so I don't know. Maybe it's just me. No idea. Alright, we're good. Okay. Freaking bouncy boat. Alright, let's do this shit. It's going up there. Cool. We've got the large caliber, so this is once again the large caliber ship. And we are the green team. Oh no, he's actually gone. Okay, whatever. He'll catch up to us. Ah! Fuck it. Just fuck. God. Why doesn't it want to shoot? Why doesn't it want to shoot? Come on. Ah. Okay, he's got that one. Got that one. He's gonna get the next one. Oh, I want to go to right side. Right side. What's on the right side here? Oh, nothing. Oh, everything's on the left side. Huh. Oh, he missed that one. What? How did he miss that? Wait, I missed that. What? Why are these so hard to hit? Okay, I got 2 there, which is good. That's what I don't like about these cannons, is they're so slow. Okay, cool. We're going for this buff, which is good. I want to get that. I want to get that. I want to get that. Wait, what? How did I? What the fuck? How did I end up going on this? Oh wait, did we not actually hit it? Oh, there we go. That was weird. He actually hit it, but we didn't do enough damage. That's pretty funny. He typed in chat, awkward. That's funny. Alright, we're good now. We got the buff. The Ezzy's Pride buff. Now we can turn around here, slowly but surely. Oh, I might be able to hit those. Come on, it's so hard to turn my screen. You know what actually the problem is? The problem is that it put me back into action mode. Let me turn it to wide mode. Oh, this is much better. Oh my god. Whew. That's the whole problem. That's the reason why my screen is always bad, is it keeps putting me back into action mode, which I do not want. Okay, there's a ship on the right side. And do some damage to this dude for funsies. Doesn't matter. Okay. So there's no souls yet in the middle, it looks like. Oh no, there is. If I can somehow get my camera out there. There's more there too. Oh god, it's so hard to change the camera. Oh, I actually hit one. Nice. I hit that one too. Alright, cool. We're good. We're gonna go get that buff. Oh wow, I'm actually surprised that this buff wasn't taken yet. Interesting. But we're not in the lead. We're actually in 3rd somehow. And we got another purple buff. We're stealing it from anybody else who could have taken this. This is really good. Alright, returning. This guy's doing really nice with driving so far. Very good position. We're only in 2nd though. I'm surprised that that's the case. Rangora killed the Ilian ship. I think Rangora is red and Ilian is yellow? Wait, no, there's red. They're right there. Who did they just kill? Alright, we gotta kill this ship then. But I can't reach. Okay, they're gonna kill those. That's fine. Oh, there's a purple ship coming up on Rangora. Alright. I don't want to turn around, but because I don't want to fight a purple buff with a purple buff. That's still scary. But we are in a good position, so we could do a lot of damage here. Ooh, what's gonna happen? We should just stay like this, honestly. Okay, they're so dead. Okay, they're just obliterated here. But we need to be facing them. No, we need to be facing them. If we're not facing them or ramming into them, we're gonna die. And we're gonna die already. Yep. Nope, this isn't gonna end well. We were so close to killing off their ship. We were at a bad angle from the start. That was the whole problem. Is that they were able to get their first shots off on us before we could do shots on them. Womp womp. Oh well. Now we gotta go kill yellow, because they're like massively in the lead here. Wait, what? We're blue. How? Oh no, we're green, that's right. How did blue catch up to yellow that quickly? Oh! Okay, got it. Yeah, well, I guess we are a 4-man team, but yeah, not too bad. That's some good fights, actually. These are good fights, that's the most important thing. Alright, so we want to go and kill blue, but where is blue? That just killed the Ilian ship. I don't know who Ilian is, but that's the center monster. Oh, blue boat went down at mid. Do it. Get in there. I know what he wants to do. I want him to go do it. Get in. Stay on repairs. Okay. No problem. We're staying on repairs. Wait, is there a barrier there? Oh, no. This guy's coming for us. But there's not really any reason to. Yeah, there's no reason to try to kill us here. Alright, let's go here on this cannon. Ooh, hello. Oh, no, I missed. Man, that sucks. It's a big opportunity that I missed there. Okay, that was a good one. Man, I cannot click here. Okay, there we go. Got one at least. Oh, he's going for it. Oh my god. Okay, repairs. Yeah. I'm gonna be at the front. I'm ready. I'm ready to, hold on. I want to get all those. I want to get all the souls. Man, we're really risking it here. I actually really like that we're doing that. Oh my god. Look at all the souls. If we had the purple buff right now, we'd just have all of them instantly. Oh, we're getting sucked in though. Okay, we gotta get out of here. Get out of here. No, we're gonna get flipped. Okay. Oh, it's pushing us out. It's pushing us out a little bit. Oh my god. This is so good. Okay, we ended up getting that one too. We're in the lead. We have 4.5 minutes left almost. A little over 4.5 minutes left. Oh my god. We actually made it out! Okay, now we just gotta survive, and we'll be okay. Oh no. Our ship isn't moving. This is a bad angle. And we just took a bit of damage, I think. I don't even know. Oh yeah, our ship is taking damage. Slowly melts all objects. Sure. This is his mucus. Okay. Okay. Alright. That could attack us. Okay, didn't do it. Good. Just repair the boat a little bit here. Oh wait, I can't. What? Where's the repair thing? Do you not have one yet? Oh. Alright. Incoming? Oh, yeah. We got the yellow team that's over there. They're looking at us, I think. Oh, and here's a barrier. That could actually be a really good thing. It's a sideways barrier, but it is still a barrier. And once again. Okay, now we're good. Killed it off. Ancient magic has been unleashed. Let's see what we got. We got the purple buff. Okay. Oh, jeez. Looks like the thing killed Morpheus' ship. The big thing in the middle. Alright, so we got the purple buff. We got the purple buff, though, for 3 minutes. But we have 3.5, like, 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. So we're in a really good position, but, again, something could really screw us over. We don't know. We'll have to figure it out. We'll have to see. What is he doing? Just keep shooting that? Is he, a good time over there? We're in a really good position. Actually, the currents go left. Why are we going to the right? This is... Currents go left. I don't think our ship can even move that way, can it? Yeah, he says, I wish I can move. Yeah, I don't think it works that way. Unfortunately. XD. Okay. So, we just have to survive for 2 minutes. We're pretty much good for most of that 2 minutes. The last 15 seconds is a little scary. Somebody else took down a barrier. So that could mean anything. Could mean somebody else has the purple buff. Alright. They want to go... Oh, he wants to go into here for the buff. Alright, that's actually really good. Oh, incoming behind. Oh, they're gonna take a while to get to us. That's fine. We're good. We got enough time to get this and turn around, most likely. Especially if this gives us another purple buff. Oh, man. Oh, we got another purple buff! Alright, so this is really good because we're taking it away from the enemies. They can't get this now. We've stolen it. Which is insanely, insanely good for us. So, we're still in the lead. We're still okay. There's a purple buff behind us. That could really screw us over. So we gotta start shooting now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Oh my god, we both died! Wait, how did he not die? What happened? Wait, what? I'm confused. I think he died too. Wait, what happened? Okay, but we have to kill him. But they're just gonna repair the ship. They'll be full in a second. How did we... Oh my god, that was ridiculous! Alright, they already took all the souls because they're at exactly where we were. Yeah. Oh, this is tough. Oh, they're right there. Yeah, they're already back at full. Oh no. I don't think we can crash into them like that. Yep. Man, we were literally almost both dead. And if we had won, it would be fine. Even if we both died, it would have been fine. Just crash into them. Just freaking crash in. Just do it. Oh, they're gonna kill us. No! Yeah. They got us last second. Damn. Now we got last place because of that. Oh, man. Oh, well. That's crazy, though. What's weird is that I had fired a shot before we died, so when your ship dies, do all the cannons in the air not actually go through? I guess the answer to that is yes. As soon as your ship dies, everything in the air from your ship is gone and doesn't actually do any damage. Not only that, but it teleported me instantly over to the other place, which is even weirder. Theoretically, we would have both died in that fight because we were equally matched. But oh well. GG. Still fun. Really good fights. Man, it was so close too. We were so close to winning. I don't think we could have done anything to get away from that ship. Wait, what's going on? Why is my... That's weird. I don't think we could have done anything to avoid that conflict at all, because that was going to happen. But yeah, we just got unlucky there. From the looks of it. If we had fired off one more shot, or if one of the shots did just slightly more damage, it would have been completely different. But oh well. It's hard to fight too in those kind of battles because like the screen gets like completely cluttered up and you can barely aim the thing. I wonder if you do it in first-person mode if it's better. But oh well. By the way, does anybody know how to build a new mansion? Can you just build it? Or do you have to upgrade it from a certain mansion? Or how does that work? Is it actually part of the patch notes? Let me see here. Where the heck are the patch notes? Here we go. Mansion. Okay. Added the stone slate mansion. Stone mansions. All these mansions can be remodeled to the stone slate mansion. All upgrades require the stuff. Wait. What? Wait, I don't get it. So the only mansion is the stone slate mansion? And all of the current mansions except for that gold one can be upgraded to it? Is that what it is? The, if you want to build... Oh, nice, we got it right away. If we want to build the design right off the bat, it's 130 stone packs. Huh. Storage silos can be full kitted, demolished. An error message will be triggered if a previous... Okay. So wait, you could just get the new stone slate mansion right away? I thought that it was better than the, I thought it was better than the gold one. Or supposedly something like that, right? Huh. Alright, well, whatever. I'm gonna look into it later. I mean, I'm not gonna get a mansion anytime soon, but it's something that I eventually want, maybe someday. It's not even on my list of goals, but maybe someday we'll look into that. So I think I only got 8 Curios badges for that loss. Man, that sucks. We were so close. Alright, we'll do better this time. It'll be fine. It'll all be good. Alright, I gotta turn this back to wide view. There we go. Well, we have a level 35 on our team? Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter, so it should be fine. There we go. Alrighty, we'll see how this one goes here. Alright, so Bert's gonna go ahead and drive. Looks like we got the... everybody goes for this one. I really like the high speed cannon one. I mean, this ship is good if you can get the purple bubble thing, but I don't know, just the high speed one seems like, just because you're able to go a little bit faster, you've got a little bit of an edge on it. But I guess it's really just, the whole meta is get the purple buff every time, and that seems to be all that you can do, really. Can I really not target select button? Okay, get that one. That's good. They're on the right side here. Did we really miss that? Come on. Hit something. Good. Ah, okay, good. Oh my god, there's so many right over there. Oh god, this freaking sail. Get out of here. Ugh. Okay. I didn't get anything either. Jeez. That's so hard to target things. Oh, we got it. Nice. Ended up getting one. Wait, did I? Oh, maybe not. Okay, that fish is going to be a problem. Yeah, we need to get the barrier, right? Okay, got one. Which team are we, actually? Oh, we're yellow. Okay. Alright, we're getting this. Let's see what we got from Dahuda's barrier. We got a purple, so we're good. We got lucky here. Okay, now we gotta just turn the ship around. No problem. And we'll go and try to get some more. All the teams are kind of probably doing the exact same thing right now. So we've all got very similar kind of stats for souls. No big deal. Looks like that team, I want to say the blue team over there, they've also got the purple buff, but they're already out, and it looks like we just got pushed by the fish a bit. I can't target anything. Oh man, it's so hard to target stuff on this. Like, I can't target above here. That seems just weird. It just doesn't work if I target above there. Come on, why can't I target anything? I can't fucking target anything. Look at this. Okay, that's red because of range. I get that, but okay, they're running away. Yeah, they don't want to fight us. That buff is ridiculous. Oh wait, did they just run out of the buff? Oh no, it just stopped showing up. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my targeting here, but like, it's just not working. Okay, this is better. Angling it like this is still better. What about this? Can I angle it like that? Okay, this is better. I'd have to just do it this way, but angling it directly forward, I don't think it's possible actually, unless I like do that, which may actually be the best. That's probably all that I can do from the looks of it. Okay, let's go get some of these souls here. Oh god, why is he going in the middle? Wait, why is he going in the middle? I don't think we need to be in the middle, right? Okay, this is a much better angle for hitting everything, for sure. I don't know if I can hit the ship from this angle, but I'm gonna try a little bit. Okay. We're still not in first, though. Everybody's generally... Nobody's been fighting from the looks of it. Everybody is mostly... we only have 45 seconds left in the buff as well. I don't want to be in there. Come on. Come on. No. Okay, good. Jeez. Oh my god, what the hell is happening? Alright, what's going on around us? Hey, we got a boat right there. We only got 30 seconds left on the buff. And nobody here has the buff. It's just us. So we have a good chance here to do a whole lot of things to the enemies. Okay, those guys are down. That's cool. Again, the purple buff is just insane. Looks like we crashed into something, but I think it's just because we got pushed in that general direction. Now, that guy stole all of the buffs, or all of the souls. Oh no, we stole some of the souls too. We're actually in the lead right now. They're the same ship as us, so I don't think that we're going to be able to do too much damage to them here. Because they don't have the purple buff, neither do we. In fact, everybody should not have the purple buff right now. So this is a real 1v1. And we get one good shot off. Nice, good stuff. Can we actually finish the ship off? Oh, I don't think we can. We shouldn't be able to. We don't have the capacity to. Oh my god, we actually... Oh, they just repair the ship though, I think. Yeah, they're repairing the ship. Yep, there we go. So now they're going to try to get back in cannons. They turned on the cannons, but nobody's on the cannons. So we're really just trying our best to screw them up here, but they're going to keep their ship alive just fine because of repairing. Repairing is so useful. Now they're going to get in position. They're going to ram us. They're going to get in position to ram us. We're going to die. Hold on, I'm going to repair. Yeah, this is really bad. Come on, give me a thing to repair. What's going on? Hey, we repaired. Nice. There's a dude on our ship. He actually went on our ship. What is going on right now? I have no idea. Hey, okay. Let's do this. Cool. I have no idea what happens now. Okay, hey, hello. Hello, hello. You guys are over there. Oh my god. Oh, the red ship's gonna go. I think. But we're kind of just stuck here. We're trying to get back out from the looks of it. Looks like Big Fish just attacked something. I don't know if that was us or somebody else. We are Team Yellow, so we're doing okay. X-Champ, how's it going, man? What's up? Not too much, just, you know, doing boat stuff. Having some pretty good boat battles, which are honestly pretty damn good ones, honestly. We just had one where, like, we had the purple buff, and it was a purple buff versus a purple buff. We were in the lead, and we lost. We actually died. Like, by 900 health, the enemy team had 900 health. So we're having some really good fights here, which is good. Okay, one of the guys actually fell overboard, but they're getting in position because they think they want to ram us. If we just do some more damage here, we should be okay. In reality, I would like to just ram their ship. Because they're in a perfect position to just get rammed. They just want to get rammed, you know? X-Champ, you're saying did a couple there. Fun to start for sure. Yeah. They're really good. I actually really like the arena. And mostly just because it's... Oh my god. Oh my god! What the hell's happening? Mostly just because you keep queuing it forever. That's what I really like about it. Yeah, let me actually go and repair the boats. But I can't because... Oh no, he's gonna kill us! Oh shit! Fuck, come on. Go over there. Go repair the fucking boat. Okay. Okay, he's good. He's got that one. And he's got that one. Okay, so we're fine. We couldn't kill the red guys, but we're still in the lead. And it looks like they actually just died. Somebody just died over there. Damn. Okay, there's some crazy shit going on in this. Champ, you're 26 Wraith Smites from your tier 7. That's not too bad, actually. Now that you're just on the Wraith Smites, that's probably better than anything else. Everybody's farming it right now, so I'd assume they're a little bit cheaper. So it's just us versus blue, and we got just a little under 4 minutes left here. We're fine in repairs, but if blue continues to get more souls, then we're in trouble here. Yeah, they're getting more souls from the looks of it. Is there a barrier over there? We can go and grab a buff. Yep, there's a buff right here. Okay, there's a buff right here. He knows. He sees it. Nothing I need to type. Champ, you're farming 2 to 5 a day yourself, and like 1,000 on AH. Really? Oh, I didn't realize there's still 1,000 gold. I thought that the demand would be going down with Obsidian not really being that ideal. Just because it's harder to level up. Ah, purple buff. Okay, we've got a chance here to do something, but we're still not in the lead. Like, blue has somehow managed to get enough souls to push us out of the lead. I thought demand would have gone down, though, for the Wraith Smite, plus the actual thingy. The people actually... Sorry, was it? The supply. The supply would have gone up, right? Theoretically. This guy, what is he doing? He's coming over to us. Hello! Wait, is he going to try to get our sales? Because I don't want that. Fuck off. I'm not giving you my sales. It's my sales. Oh, he's getting on the other one. Oh, no, he didn't. Fuck off. No, don't take your sales. Don't take your sales. No! Wait, how am I supposed to stop this guy? Wait, can he not use anything on our boat? Oh, I don't think he can use anything on our boat. We're fine. So this isn't really a strategy. You can't do anything about this. Alright, so that's blue's team over there. Champ, you're saying, well, every metal tier 7 needs 30 Wraith Smites. So everybody's going for metal tier 7 needs a ton. But that's always been the case, right? But now that everybody's running Mist-Song because everybody wants to get the gems out of it, I would have thought that maybe the demand, well, maybe it goes down, maybe not at all. The supply would have definitely gone up because everybody's running Terrace. But maybe not, I don't know. Oh, he won't actually. Oh shit! This is it. This is blue team. If we just gotta kill him and we're fine. And they're dead. But so are we. We're getting fucked. We're getting fucked. I need to repair right now. Repair. Oh my god, we only have 492 health. This is what happened to us last time. Oh my god. Clutch. So freaking clutch. And hold on, we're not out of the clear yet. No! Oh, the thing got us. No! And now they're gonna take it, the red team. Oh my god. Jeez, we just didn't get out of the way in time. Now blue somehow won. Wait, I thought that was blue that we killed. How did they do that? Okay, come on, go. What is he doing? Guys. We got half a minute. I mean, we're not gonna win, but we can go get, like, not the last place, you know? Yeah, it's 12 seconds here. What could we do in 12 seconds? Can we kill the blue ship in 12 seconds? Wait, hold on. I was like 90% sure that we killed the blue ship. How did they suddenly come back? Ah, well, we lost. Last place, unfortunately, just due to really, really, really bad positioning. Oh, no, we didn't get last place. We got second to last place, which is still one of the losing teams. Wait. The two teams... Wait, hold on. We tied for last and they tied for second. So nobody got 50 coins out of this. Oh, man. That's crazy. That was ridiculous. What a ridiculous fight. Wow. Jeez, okay. But yeah, the price has been steady and you need to decide which gems to put in. Yeah. You know, they didn't actually put in the equipment encyclopedia for the gems like they had said was coming, so I guess that just never ended up coming to our version yet. I'm sure we'll get it maybe next week, but yeah, we don't have the gem encyclopedia as a part of this. Oh my god. Okay, this has been ridiculous. I'm freaking tired. Let's open up all the stuff though before I head out here. So we're still here. We're still chilling. Feel free to talk and chat about whatever you guys want or ask any questions. What have you. I need to get this buff. Number 1. Alright. And I've got 67 more ancestral crates now. Nice. Got so many of these things. I want to sell all these crates because I don't want them. I'll let somebody else open these. Alright. What else can I sell here? I think that's it. I want to open up all of these green bags though. So we'll do that. Champ, it's just, you're saying, it's just, do I say focus? Do you use focus or go full crit? Or try to put some focus in it? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's up to you. That's tough. Good news is that whatever you make, if you don't want it, you can always take it out and sell it, or, you know, you can always regem it, because you just take them out, right? It's whatever you create is yours forever. Becomes like your gear. So that's the good part. If you make a mistake, it's not horrible. But I guess it just depends on your playstyle. If you find that you're okay with like finding ways to be able to crowd control opponents in things like raid versus raid, then crit damage is probably what you want, because you can just get behind the enemy, or if they're stunned or tripped, you'll always hit, so it's no big deal. You don't need to focus there. Alright, what do I need to do? I need to put stuff away, number 1. And then also the Tryon livestream is in a little while here. What is it, like in 2 hours? Less than 2 hours is the Tryon livestream, so you can tune into that, maybe win some free stuff. Oh my god, look at all these awards. Oh, I got a question from Holiday. Have you figured out where to turn in the Lanesh's crystal and mirror fragments when doing arenas? Yeah. The crystals are used for the daily that you get from the Homecoming quest, the one you get every day from the marketplace in gold. And the mirror fragments are turned into Mirage. There we go. Okay. I'll grab all this stuff. Cool, cool, cool. What am I at now? 169 Curios badges. I need a lot more. I need so many more. Thousands. Okay, what else can I put away here? Let's open this guy up. Do that, do that. I've got so much stuff from this, it's crazy. I've got like hundreds of these brine-bound rocks too. I gotta start looking to sell them, make some extra money out of them. Alright, we'll open up the honor. What else is cool and going on this week? So yeah, I'm gonna take a break after I finish all this stuff. We're just chilling right now. I'm gonna open up these green bags, and everybody wants to see what I get out of them, of course. Otherwise, this will be my stream for today. I'm not gonna stream later on, and then Saturday I'm gonna stream as well. Probably also just kind of during the day. During this time sort of thing, during the morning or afternoon. I don't know, whatever, we'll find a time. Point is, I'm on no strict schedule this month because there's so much stuff going on constantly. If you like the content that I do, if you want to see more of it, I would recommend following the channel, because that way you will see whenever I go live, because it's just completely random this month. Whenever I get the chance to, I'll go live. That's how it's going to work. So, otherwise, thanks everybody who did follow for today. Thanks Tenkan for subscribing as well. Thanks very much for that. Let's open up these bags now, and then I think after that we'll be done. That'll be the plan. But alright, here we go. So I got all my honor in, that's cool. Alright, let's open up the frickin' 7 Cairnord bags, see if I get anything good out of them. Here we go. Just right click like that. Got a naval cannon, got a shrapnel cannon, got a naval cannon, captain's cannon, chain shot. Okay, I'm not getting anything good so far. Another chain shot and a naval cannon. Okay, nothing good out of those. Womp womp. I'll open up these, but there's never anything good out of these blue bags. Alrighty. Anyways, in the meantime, go and check out other Twitch streamers. There's actually a bunch of them right now that are doing good stuff, so go check those guys out. And I am going to be heading out here for the day. I'll see you guys at the Twitch, I'm sorry, the Tryon live stream. I'll be in the chat there, of course. And other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow at about the same time. So thank you guys all for watching, and that's it. Have a good one. Good day.